I was on the way to becoming an assassin last time. So there was a very convoluted quest. The description was not very good for this quest. It's like, you gotta go kill 3 assassin leaders that are in these regions of this zone. Which was fine. That sounds like a good description. Until you realize that they don't write the names of the regions on the map. So you have to be like, okay, I'm gonna wander around until it says I've walked into an area called the Flats. Or whatever. So I killed them. And then it said, all right, you need to read this book about assassins. Turns out, this book is not in the zone that I thought it was in. It was not at the vendor that I thought might sell it, that it mentioned in the quest log. It was actually just next to Cole, on the ground, for no good reason. And now we have to make a knife. And, you know, if you're going to make a knife, you probably think, I'll go to the weapons crafting tables. No, because that would make too much sense. I actually looked it up because otherwise I'm going to be running around everywhere. Apparently, we have to go to the requisition table to craft the knife. Dragon Age makes sense already. We go to the requisition table, not the weapon crafting table. So I think we have to go into a zone and then go to one of the tables at the camp. Are you romancing someone? Why, yes, I am. My first choice is always Varic Tethras, but since he's not available, apparently, in this game, we are romancing Cullen. Been enjoying some Cullen romance. He's such a sweet vanilla boy. He's so sweet. He's just really nice, you know? There's nothing particularly wrong with him, but nothing particularly exciting either. He's just really nice. He's a lovely boy. And we had lovely, gentle hanky-pank. And then he gave me a little kiss and talked about his feelings. It's a wonderful time. I'm so glad that we shared that moment together. He's so sweet. I'll always be sad that Varic isn't an option. I know, right, Druid? It's a crime. It is a crime. They dangle this beautiful, charismatic man in front of us and they say, oh no, actually, he's in a long-term relationship with his crossbow. He's not interested. So I hold out hope for Dreadwolf. We'll see. I'm going to check the war table. See what's going on there as well. Isn't Varic the Dwarven Ranger? Varic is, yeah, so he's the Dwarven guy who was introduced in Dragon Age 2. But he's incredibly sexy. I don't know why, like, some people just can't understand why Varic is sexy. Like, you just have to talk to him for about 2 seconds and then you'll know. Then you'll know. He's a rogue, yes. So he's a rogue like me, so we normally have like a 3 rogue party going on. Okay. Any Ferelden missions? Oh, the report is ready. Commander, a lot of mages just showed up. I hope they're friendlies, because if they're not, we're in trouble. Oh, an enhanced amulet of magic, which I probably can't even carry. Yay! Inquisitor, here's an interesting thing. Among the various things we found at Kebronak that belonged to the former mercenary inhabitants was a journal. And I cannot do the French accent today. I need to hear her, and then it will come back to me. And in it I found mention of several high-placed clerks in the Imperial Counting House who are, shall we say, known for their loose tongues. They sell what they know to mercenaries seeking to outbid others for work. I'm doing too much of a Josie. Oh, there she is.
We've come a long way since Haven. I fear there's still a ways to go. We're prepared.
Leliana, talk again, so I can copy your accent. We should dispatch agents to speak with them. It would take very little pressure for them to work exclusively for us. The agents would need to remain to watch over our new friends, but I've been trying to place eyes on those positions for years. Leliana. Oh, Josephine, with your permission, I'll send agents to secure these men straight away.
At your service.
Absolutely. Go for it. There's so much Leliana love in chat. Was she your romance? Seeing the new version of Leliana really freaked me out. Like, it was really weird because she looks so different. She has so many more polygons in this game. So many more. Hey, Conrad. Hi, Juvu as well. Yes, Hanky Pank with Cullen. Why, was he already taken? Were you going out with Cullen? He never told me he was seeing someone else. Gather herbs. Sure. Cullen, my boy, go gather some herbs. Sure.
Inquisitor.
I love how everyone else I'm like, negotiate a complicated diplomatic deal. And then I just give Cullen the, go pick up the ones with green leaves and purple flowers, my dear. Okay, off you go. The worst of the Mage Rebellion is now past. However, the mage who started it all, who destroyed the Chantry in Kirkwall and murdered Grand Cleric Elthina and dozens of innocent faithful, is still at large. The fanatic Anders must be brought to justice. Though he may no longer be in the city, it is still home to many of his known associates. I thus resolved to invade Kirkwall to locate Anders, that Starkhaven's annexation of this notoriously troubled city has not proceeded as planned. The city's resistance opposes me. They forget that I do this for the good of the city and for all of the free marches. As a staunch ally of the Inquisition, I entreat support for this endeavor, that Kirkwall may be brought under control, before more innocents are harmed. Oh, it's from Sebastian! I know a wisp who may help us on this quest. Mercutio, are you coming along to reconquer Kirkwall? Thank you so much for 25 months! I've got to say, my soul needs more tending. Seriously, I feel like I've got one. I still feel like I've got one. Oh, there might be a fragment, like a soul fragment left inside you. I'll have a look. It's a very delicate procedure. Prepare yourself. So it's from Sebastian. So Sebastian is still in the city, trying to do good. And it seems Anders is still on the loose, causing chaos. I fear the diplomatic ramifications of having our soldiers seen as part of a conquering army. Let us tell the prince that the Inquisition has no one to spare. After the destruction of Haven, who would blame us? We have a chance to end this to our advantage. Aveline will back down in the face of our overwhelming force. Wait, Aveline is fighting against us? What? Mummy Aveline? If we bolster Sebastian with Inquisition agents as his advisors, we can keep him from doing more damage. I've never known Aveline to back down. Why are they saying Aveline will back down? The prince means to retaliate against anyone who ever harbored Anders. Kirkwall's resistance is headed by Guard Captain Aveline. With our help, she can break Sebastian's resolve and send him running back to Starkhaven. I mean... that's working with Anders, right? I'm so confused. I guess we send Liliana. Sure.
Inquisitor.
She's always subtle. She's careful in how she does her missions. Investigate Frostback Basin, that's DLC. We don't need even more right now. Everyone's busy. Any completed ones? Doesn't look like it. Okay. I'll be back. Sebastian is one of my least enjoyed companions. He's so annoying. Wow, the shade. I liked Sebastian. I thought he was a nice guy. But he didn't come into the story early enough for me to want to use him a lot. Like, he was there near the end, basically, so I hardly ever had him in my party. So I didn't get to know him much. He might be really annoying. Have I got more things if I sit down on my chair? Oh, I must pass my judgment.
Another of the lingering pains of adamant, your worship. Sir Ruth is a senior warden of the order. She was one of the many who slit the throat of another to bind a demon.
That sounds very nice.
In fact, she surrendered to us. She requests no mercy. She wants the public justice of the headman's axe.
Not a request made lightly. I'm confused. You want to die? Yeah, you want to die?
You were free to rejoin your comrades, and yet you present yourself here.
There is no excuse for my actions. I murdered another of the Order. That blood marks me more than the Blight ever could.
Accepting their actions while thralls of Corypheus, many treaties allow wardens any extreme if it opposes the Blight.
I can't do it. I can't use the greater good to justify my crimes, as if it would create a future I could be a part of.
Aww.
It is wrong that this broke me. I've done worse with full sanction. I can do nothing except be an example of the cost.
I mean, she was trying to do the right thing. The only thing that she thought she could do is to do a bad thing to prevent an even worse thing from happening. Public humiliation, then. I won't judge a warden. Yeah, I don't see how I can. And if I jail her, she's still suffering and she's still alive, and that's not what she wants. Deep Roads is basically a death sentence. Public humiliation, does that mean, like, publicly executed? Because even if it's just, oh, run through town in your pantaloons, like, that's not going to help with the situation. I won't judge a warden, F5?
We doubt when we're safe, when Blight is not at our throat. I can't judge a warden, Saruth. No one has that right.
You have more faith in the Order than we ourselves have.
But what's she gonna do now? I don't think people like that very much. But I don't think it was my place. Well, let's hope that doesn't backfire. I think Egghead has a quest for us.
We reached the climax.
Or someone up above, maybe.
Not just us.
Varic, who's this lady?
I appreciate the warning, but you shouldn't have come yourself. What if the guild found out, or what's his name?
Are you worrying for me or for yourself?
A little of column A, a little of column B. I am the expendable one, after all.
Oh, don't worry, I'll protect you. We'll just have to...
Excuse me?
Well, this is a surprise. You're the Inquisitor, right? Bianca Davry, at your service.
Is that Laura Bailey? My Laura Bailey sense is tingling. She's going a bit lower than she normally does, but I recognize her. It is Laura! Yes! Score! My Laura Bailey radar is operational as usual. I have a Laura Bailey radar and I have a Matthew Mercer radar. And they work flawlessly. Wait. I was too focused on the fact that it was Laura Bailey that I only just saw her name. Is this the Bianca? Is this the Bianca? Now, I always wondered why Varic was so attached to his crossbow that he called Bianca. And he always would say, I only have eyes for Bianca. And I thought he was joking, like, oh, you know, he just says he's not interested, but that's his way of letting me down lightly. Either that, or I was like, maybe the soul of his ex-girlfriend is infused into his crossbow, because that would be a cool story. But this feels like maybe he was forced to take part in an arranged marriage, because I know he comes from a merchant family. So maybe he was like arranged marriage to someone else and he's technically married, but they don't love each other kind of thing. Oh my god. Or maybe they do love each other. Oh, what if they love each other? No. I hate her already. Bianca, like the crossbow.
Your name is Bianca.
It's a common name. Half the girls in the Merchants Guild are named Bianca. The other half are named Helga. I lucked out.
You're a friend of Varic?
I take it you're a friend of Varic's.
Who isn't a friend of Varic's? You have met him before, right?
Yeah, I know him better than you do. You two look kind of nervous. Do I sense some tension radiating in the air right now? It's not from me.
Why do you both look like cats that got into the cream?
She's taken a huge risk coming here herself. Maybe for both of us.
You're such a
Yeah, because I'm
worrier.
going to kill her.
There's a giant hole in the sky. I think the Merchants Guild has bigger things to think about.
Bianca's got a lead on where Corypheus got his red lyrium.
The site of Bartran's Folly, the tag Varic found, has been leaked. There's a deep roads entrance crawling with strange humans carting out red lyrium by the handful.
Oh, wow. Anyway, how do you two know each other? No, I don't really care about the hole in the sky. I just, I want to know if you are dating or you have dated or... Is that their only way in?
How do we know they're not using multiple entrances to get to the Tig?
Navigating the deep roads isn't like the surface. There's no accurate maps of the whole system, and there are cave-ins, dark spawn, lava floods. If you find a route that gets where you're going, you don't deviate. Trying to find another way could be deadly.
And who leaked the location then?
Who could have given away the Tig's location?
There were a few people who knew. Hirelings from the expedition, a couple of close friends.
How they found out isn't important. What matters is we know where they are now.
And Bianca knows where it is. Wasn't the Tig in Kirkwall though?
You can get there from Orlais. It's a long way to the free marches.
The deep roads are all connected. Or they used to be. Collapses and such, some of them on purpose.
They really are roads. They spanned the Dwarven Empire, went to every corner of the continent, maybe further. In theory, you can get to any Tig using the deep roads, but in practice, there's a reason nobody uses them anymore.
We have other priorities. Mostly finding out what your relationship status is. Should shut this down. Yeah, we probably should. Especially if it involves red lyrium.
We need to deal with this.
Varric approves.
As long as he has this source, Corypheus is that much more powerful.
I couldn't agree more.
I'll keep an eye on their operation. If you're interested in shutting it down, you've got my help. Try not to leave me waiting too long, Varic. I've got my own work to do, you know.
Right. That's not going to be trouble at all. Let me know when you want to head to the entrance.
Come back here. You better start explaining, small man. Oi, short king.
If you've got questions, I'm your dwarf.
Yeah, I have so many questions. No. Tell me about the woman! Let's talk about that lead. I have a personal
Can I
question.
ask you something, Varic?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered.
This is what he always says.
Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
Alright, okay. That's all for now. Right. Well, I guess if we talk about the lead, it might get onto her.
Something you wanted
He's
to
trying
talk
to
about?
wriggle out of this situation.
About that lead of yours, Varic.
Sure. The sooner we take care of it, the better.
Do you trust the information?
Do you think this lead of hers is real?
Bianca's too much of a researcher to pass me information without verifying it first. But if you're asking whether she'd lie to us, maybe set us up, it's possible.
Okay, so you
Not
don't trust her.
likely, though. She risked the wrath of the guild coming in person. A message would have sufficed. Whatever she found in that entrance shook her up. That worries me.
You won't tell me anything else. Wait, is she actually here right now?
Carry on.
Or did she leave? Bianca, come here. I just want to talk. I don't know why I'm searching for her like she's a magical artifact. Oh, Bianca. No. The fact that they were like, Bianca's a common name. Half the dwarves in the guild are called Bianca. Like, fuck off. Just tell me if this is the Bianca. You knew I was asking. He's playing with me now. Let's just have a chat over by this open window with a drop that will shatter your skull. You look cute today, by the way. So do you, Solace.
Good afternoon.
Hello. He has nothing new to say. Goodbye.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. He hasn't had anything new to say for a while. The quest is just called, well, shit. A very Varic quest line. Beautiful. But I'm busy trying to be an assassin. I've got to get to a requisition table. I don't think there's actually a requisition table in the keep. So I think I have to go out on a mission and then it should show it. Let's go here. There we go. I'll just take the boys on a walk. What is with this card? I don't like it. It's threatening. Makes me think something's gonna happen to Varic. Cullen should be over in the distance, watching jealously. He just got his pair of binoculars. He's in the tower opposite, like, what's she doing? What are they up to? I feel like I would have told him about my crush on Varic at this stage of the relationship. Like, we have to be open with each other, okay? And he's got to know about my dwarf obsession. Okay. The Forbidden Oasis.
This might interest you, sir.
I don't know. I'm not interested in maps, bro. Tell me, though.
Word for you.
Report.
What is it?
This may be worthwhile.
Spit it out. Ah, Serpent Stone. I've already done that. It's easy. After hunting half of Orlais for 3 assassins, we can finally craft 1 dagger. I don't even know if I can craft it. The murder knife! Yeah! Forged cold to match intent. A symbolic dagger not intended for combat, but it does produce a weapon. The process is an acknowledgement of purpose and commitment. The result is a killer, not a blade. Not even intended for combat. I guess because you're supposed to sneak in quietly and slit someone's throat during the night. Got a bunch of surveys that I forgot to do before. Sure. Ooh. A number of ships washed up on shores that can be salvaged. Cool. +1 power. This could have given me a ton of power before. Courtyard upgrade. Upgrade the courtyard to cosmetically reflect the Inquisition's focus. Invest here to select between infirmary space or sparring grounds. Ooh. Okay. I've got my murder knife. Oh, she's got more for me.
I've news, sir.
What you
What
got?
is it?
I'll probably complete it immediately. Yes, Bianca's dating Varic. Or no, her name is just a coincidence. That's the question I would like answered. Exactly. He's going to have to answer me eventually. There was an awkward tension there. I'm just doing all the requisitions. Do you have another one?
Inquisitor.
Oh my god.
For you.
I'm gonna level up so fast.
You may want to look into this.
Thank you. You may want to look into I mean... Look into what?
Inquisitor.
Ah! I think I skipped
Nothing
it.
to report, sir.
It's just...
Nothing to report, sir.
What? What is happening?
Nothing to report, sir.
Have I bugged it?
Inquisitor.
It keeps flashing up with
Nothing to
+1
report,
power.
sir. Nothing to report, sir. Nothing to report.
I'm all powerful, they shall look upon me and
Nothing to report,
despair. If this is actually giving me a power each time, I mean, I wouldn't be angry about it. A better courtyard. Okay, I need to go back to our main camp now. Hand this in and also choose what we want the courtyard to be. Back to Skyhold. Also, there was Memories of the Grey, which is Blackwall's quest. But he was nowhere to be found, unless he's changed positions again. He's not in the stables anymore crafting. Where are you, Daddy Blackwall? That was a poll redeem. Oh, okay. It just highlighted it for me. It didn't say it was a poll redemption. Oh, okay. Well, let's see what chat thinks. Let's ask the will of the people. So the poll is going to be between... So... Is Bianca dating Varic? Yes or no. Name coincidental. There you go. You have 5 minutes to vote. A very important poll. What kind of vibes were you sensing there? Woo! Is he outside the stables chopping wood? He's normally inside. He's normally like down here. Oh, everyone's talking to me. Blackwall, there you are. Ah, hi. Oh, story time.
Someone I knew once described Adamant to me. Adamant is, and always will be, the Order, he said. A guardian on the edge of the abyss. The lone soul that stares into oblivion and doesn't waver. That's what Warden Commander Clarel tried to be. Well, they all tried to be. I'm told her wardens never wavered. They went to their deaths willingly. They died for us. And Corypheus twisted their sacrifice to make it his own.
We stopped it. Clarel's pride is to blame. That's why we fight him. That's why we show him that we're not to be trifled with.
And that's why he has to die.
Indeed.
You'll get no argument from me. There's no one to blame but Corypheus. Even Clarel's intentions were righteous. Her desire to protect was so great it led her astray. It's not right. To want to do good, to be good, and have that turned against you.
Then remember the intention. You can still try though, right? Nothing's perfect. Well, I'd rather die trying to do good than give in to the darkness. We can still try.
At the end of the day, I guess all we can do is try. And hope for the best.
You're right.
He slightly
What matters
approves.
is that we never give up. Clarel made mistakes, but she was a great woman. And she died a great woman. It's not the armor or the trappings of the Order. It's not the joining. At the heart of it, all a warden is a promise. To protect others, even at the cost of your own life.
Honor. Such honor. Yeah, they didn't intend to wreak the destruction that they did. Oh my god, I thought that was an actual horse. That fooled me. I was over here and I was like, why is a horse sitting down in the grass? Stealth horse. I can't remember which one of you is the guy. Who's the guy? The assassin guy. Air. Water. Fire.
They are dead, and the steps are done. It was, of course, simple.
It was not
She has
simple.
tracked her prey
It was
from
a
the
very
great
long-winded
game
quest.
For no other reason she invited lives into death. The question, then, is whether or not she can stomach assassin as her path.
After all of that, yes. I commit to the assassin class specialization.
I am ready to become what I
Yes.
need to be.
Finally.
Then you are one of us. Hello,
Ooh.
Inquisitor.
Hello.
My name is Air. It is nice to finally meet you. Come. You know the mind. Now let me show you the many ways to end a body.
Remind me again why we invited these three in. Like, they're incredibly dangerous, especially her. She's openly an assassin. And she's like, yeah, I'll come work with the Inquisition. Can definitely trust her. Is that you, Blackwall? Do you have a quest for me? Oh, he does. Oh, he's having a moment, staring into the flames, remembering his sorry backstory.
Want a drink? I've a hankering for company.
Don't flirt with me, Dad. I'm gonna be so uncomfortable if he flirts with me. Oh. Hi.
When I was a boy, There were these urchins who roamed the streets near my father's house. One day, they found a dog. A wretched little thing. It came to them for food. They caught it, tied a rope around its neck, and strung it up. Do you know what I did?
I mean, that's horrible. I hope you saved it. But I don't know if you did. You were maybe a different person back then. Wow. The Bianca poll has just ended, and chat reckons that we don't know. It's a 50-50 tie between, yes, Bianca and Varic are dating, and no, the name is purely coincidental. I guess we'll never know. It will remain a mystery. I mean, that's horrible.
Not the fireside tale I was expecting, Blackwall.
Just listen. I did nothing.
Oh.
Not a damn thing. It was crying. I saw the kicking legs, the neck straining and twisting. And I turned around, went inside, and closed the door. I could have told my father, or alerted someone. I didn't. I just pretended it wasn't happening.
You were a child. Also, how do you know they would have done anything about it? And why did these children kill the dog? Like, was it purely because they wanted to cause it suffering for fun? Or was it because they were urchin children and they were hungry and they strung it up so that they would have something for their families to eat because they were desperate? It could have been either way. You're a child.
You said you were just a boy.
I was old enough to know the dog was suffering and that it was wrong. I may as well have tied the noose myself. We could make the world better. It's just easier to shut our eyes.
That's true. It's easier to tell yourself that you can't do anything to help. Your eyes aren't shut. Don't let that stop you. Yeah, your eyes aren't shut now.
When we first met, you were saving peasants from demons and outlaws. You're not a man who shuts his eyes. A little insane, maybe.
Of course, you'd make light of it.
I'm not.
You make saving the world look easy. The rest of us can only dream of matching what you've done. Don't you see? It's not just about what happened back then. There's always some dog out there. Some fucking mongrel that doesn't know how to stay away.
You earned an achievement, people person. Dragon Age, I don't know whether that scene proved that I'm a people person. I think I pissed him off a tiny bit. Thing is with Blackwall, I think he wants us to fight him. He doesn't want us to be like, it's okay, it's all in the past, you're a better person now. He wants us to be like, you could have done something. Come on, Blackwall. Like, he doesn't want me to lie to him. He's a very deep man indeed.
Very well. Our heroes strode the winding road,
Hello.
defiant of the vile.
That's me.
Uncertain pause for home and call when met the monster's smile.
Seems a bit more cheery in these
A
days.
man his kin through blood. and
Yeah, poor
sin.
Blackwall. He seems to live in the past a lot. Like, he regrets so many of the things that he did. Ooh. Do we want an infirmary or a sparring ring? Violence or healing? Violence or healing? A cosmetic upgrade that declares the Inquisition's promise to be both welcoming and protective for all who seek support. Or one that declares the Inquisition's investment in the recruitment and training of its soldiers so that all who wish to fight are put to their best use. Do we choose violence, chat? That's the question. I'm not gonna lie, I feel kind of bad for Cole if we choose the infirmary, because Cole can hear their suffering and he wants to offer them mercy. And Cole lives literally right there in the inn. But I think we have been a caring Inquisition, and I think it makes sense to have an infirmary. As cool as a fight club would be, okay? We've already got sparring dummies. We don't need a sparring ring. It's just overkill at this point. Hi, Jon. Hi, Rounded. Welcome on in. Hi, Sales as well. Oh, no. Sales has a knife. Take it away from them. Oh, maybe you're just the surgeon, Sales. Yes. Of course, of course. We're just getting ready to perform an operation in the infirmary. This choice is irreversible. Okay, no pressure. God. Well, I guess they'll take a while to build the infirmary. Maybe? Or maybe it's instant. I don't know. Hello.
Inquisitor.
Hello. I don't know if you have anything to say to me.
The funniest thing I've seen in years.
What was
That
it?
cat dancing around, hopping and pouncing like a fool. Made my day bright, it did. Maker knows what got into the little rat catcher.
There was a dancing cat and no one told me? Why didn't you text me? I would have been here in about 2 seconds. Little shits.
Have you seen
You
our
have my
guides?
number? I missed a dancing cat. No. Oh, I'm so disappointed. Guys. Oh. She's never done this before. What are you doing? You're too high. You're too high. Are you enjoying yourself up there? Are you gonna lie up there? I don't think it's even wide enough. So that's new. How did she get up there? She clawed up this bit to get up there. I'm not even surprised because I've seen her. There's no way up my vocal booth. Like, there's not a shelf or anything halfway in between. And it's about, like, maybe 2 dawns tall, my vocal booth. And she claws her way up the fabric of the voice blankets. So I'm not even surprised. Yeah, I love this song. I love this song so much. I'd love to do a cover of this song. If I could actually sing or play the guitar. Ooh! This is a new one. I haven't had this one before. Hi.
Of course.
2 dawns high, so like 4 meters. Yes, precisely. Yes, exactly. If you like this kind of music, try Joanna Newsom and the Wise album. Vocal style is odd, but it's surreal freak folk. Folk music is probably my favorite kind of music. Like, anything Celtic sounding as well, I love. Moo. You are chaos. Oh, you did have a treat redeem earlier. I think that's what she's trying to tell me, is that someone redeemed a treat and she was not given it. So here you go. Easy one. There you go. I love how she just takes it and then drags it down to the floor to eat. I thought you could sing, Dawn. You sang on stream before. No. Well, technically, I've done a couple of song covers over on Patreon. The one that was probably not the most awful was from Divinity Original Sin, Loza's song. I love that song. And I just feel like me and Loz, like, her voice wasn't so out of my range as a lot of the other Bard songs have been. Because a lot of other songs, they're super, super high-pitched, but Loza has, like, a really nice low voice.
You all right, sir? Of course.
All these conversations going on in the background. I wonder, because in Elder Scrolls Online, all of the bards, there's 2 versions of their song. There's the version with their voice and the music, and then sometimes they just play the instrumental version. So if this is the instrumental version of You Are the One, then that means that I can just grab it and sing to it, which makes my life much easier. Otherwise, I have to, like, call up a musical friend and be like, hey, can you make a backing track for this for me? So please say that's the instrumental version and I can sing along to it. Maybe you'll see that, Patreons. Maybe when we finish Inquisition, I shall do that to celebrate. Loza is best girl. I love her. I love her. I'm doing another playthrough of Original Sin 2 at the moment on the Switch as like a cozy game to run through, and I'm playing as Loza. And it's a bit of a different experience when you actually are Loza. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I'm assassin. I should probably check out that tree. Blight goes on. Never forget. The villagers around here are having a terrible time. Ooh, we have the assassin. Now, I'm hoping this isn't all dagger skills. Okay, it's mostly stealth-based. They'll swear you leapt from the shadows like a thrown blade and hit your target with a flurry of strikes from every angle. It is obvious that you were nowhere near them at the time. Hidden blades. A wounded enemy is the perfect target. Your attacks are even deadlier against targets that are close to death already. Yeah. I mean, I have no skill points, but still. What's the ultimate assassin one? The Mark of Death. Okay, I think that's the same as we had in Dragon Age 2. So I mark the enemy, and then we do even more damage to it, more bleed. And then there's 2 variations as well. Okay. Divinity Original Sin 2 always has Lowe's as a friendo. She's the best. She's best gal. Rogues are fun in this game. I've played a rogue in every one so far, so I had to carry on the tradition, Bomber. Although this rogue, I've made it a little bit different. So she's a bow rogue rather than a double dagger rogue. Double dagger was OP in Dragon Age 2, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna stab people. If it does that much damage, of course I'm gonna stab people. But going back to my elven roots with the archery in this one. Oh, Kip. I don't know how many times I've replaced that ceiling, but please. Take some care. Have some consideration, okay? I've been editing a few of Kevin's videos, but not enough to cover all of the damage to the ceiling that you keep repeatedly doing. No respect. No respect. Oh, I think EBM was linking some Enya, but do make sure you ask the mods for permission before posting a link. It's just a thing to keep everyone safe because sometimes, you know, you have trolls that come in and they'll post like a spam link or a phishing link. So we have a system where if you're going to share something, you pop it to the mods and then they'll give you permit in chat. Hi, Cullen. Can we have the same cutscene? Do you have time to talk about us? That's a red flag. If anyone ever comes to you that you're in a relationship with and they're like, we need to talk. You're done for. You're done for. Hello, Mark. Hey, you're going to stick your butt in my face. Oh, that is really helpful. I can't get to my mouse right now. You're so disruptive. Are you jealous that I'm giving Cullen all the attention?
Do you have some time?
Of course.
Do you like Cullen? I was looking for that one cutscene where you kiss me.
I thought you could use a break.
The same one, as always.
You may be right.
I don't think we're ever going to get a different one. It's the same one with the music. Oh, no. It's scrumptious. You're delicious. You taste like cherry chapstick. Oh, that was beautiful. Every time I kiss you, it feels like a new adventure. And the same thing doesn't happen again and again. It's just always different and new and exciting. You know, in those first days of love when everything sparkles. Yeah. We need to talk means we have a problem that needs fixing. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Or you have done something very, very wrong, which you have no idea what it is. But you're scuppered. Did Moogle just give you a drive-by tail? Yep. She does that a lot. She might go back on cat cam, but she doesn't like you for now. Okay, let's go back to the table, because I did see that Cullen's mission was complete.
Inquisitor.
Hello. I don't know why we are hosting all these nobles here. They're the bitches. Every single one of them, little bitch, would betray us in a second. I do like that Morrigan comes to the table now too. I hope she comes on the next big mission with us. Okay. Report ready. That was simpler than I would have hoped. The Imperial Counting House clerks were shocked to have been discovered and fearful of being found out. They all but swore their loyalty to the Inquisition on the spot. My agents say they are behaving themselves so far. Indeed, they sent gifts for you to prove their good faith. But we will watch them closely nevertheless. In the meantime, any efforts we make to gather coin in Skyhold will undoubtedly benefit from their placement. Liliana. Thank you, Liliana. Our forces in Ferelden were successful in acquiring herbs from farmers in the Banorn, Inquisitor. The shipment has arrived at Skyhold. Well done, Cullen. You've gathered some flowers. I'm so proud of you. So proud of you. Still got 14 minutes on the Catcall quest. It did say that the next of the main quests was on here. Is that an assassin quest? There is a lady sitting amidst the tattered splendor of her nobility. Her only legacy is an ancient name, high and esteemed. She may restore wealth and dignity to her line by marrying the man to whom she was promised at birth. He is prosperous and powerful, but leaves her cold. The lady sits by her casement and gazes at the soldier who truly has her heart. She prays to the Maker for deliverance. She prays for intervention, a sudden knife, and we hear her cry. How will the Maker's instrument strike? Will she strike? A knot for the herald to unravel. This just feels like the Dark Brotherhood, like someone's done the ritual to summon us and they're like, yeah, can you kill this person, please? I don't know if he deserves to die. If I go there and I find out he's a horrible person, I feel like we should kill him. Hayes is back. I had the alerts muted 1 second. Here we go. Welcome back, Hayes. Thank you so much for 63 months. Can we get some hype up in chat? For 63 months. Years of commitment to the elven cause. And a very powerful wisp indeed. Don't mess with the haze. How are you faring today, me elven queen? We met Bianca. I don't know if you remember, but Varic swears that he is not interested in any kind of relationship. The only person he's interested in is Bianca, which is the name of his crossbow. But a dwarven lady by the name of Bianca came to visit us. And we cannot confirm nor deny that they're in a relationship or have been in a relationship or there's any kind of tension between them whatsoever. Like, they won't say anything. And it's killing me. If the lady requests an assassin, it is not for us to say she should not. The contract is between her and those she's hired. What a ridiculous game is this? Is killing for love better or worse than killing for power? The Inquisition does not serve the romantic whims of nobles. Let the lady marry her betrothed, then strike at him as she asks. She gains wealth, her true love, and we earn her gratitude. See, I'm with Liliana, like, if we are going to kill them, do it after the wedding. An appropriate amount of time after the wedding so that no one suspects a thing. But then she will inherit the wealth of her dead husband. She gets to be, like, the lady of this grand house, so therefore has the luxury of keeping a lover, and no one will bat an eye. And she gets to choose who she wants as her lover, and it will be the god. So, yeah, I still don't know whether this guy deserves to die. We should probably investigate that. Celebrate the dragon slaying. Word has spread about the dragon the Inquisitor killed, but I basically microwaved the dragon. So I don't know if the word about that spread. A note passed on by Josephine. Tell me you sent the soldiers to collect the grisly remains. We have nobles clamoring to see the head up close. I should have anticipated this. Gawking is for peasants, but it becomes civilized when done with a glass of wine in one hand and a fan in the other. And another, from Ferelden, signed Heron. My associate Wade is known throughout Thedas for his talent at capturing the glory of the Draconic in the armor he makes. The scarcity of dragon scale means that Wade is all too rarely afforded the chance to work in his chosen medium. But here's the solution. Wade shares his expertise with the Inquisition in exchange for the dragon materials collected so far. Sounds pretty good. Wade and Heron are troublesome, but Wade's talent is undeniable. Send them whatever dragon materials we aren't using ourselves. Let us set up the trophies you've collected and put out the word. We're celebrating our Dragon Slayer. Fascinated nobles would do anything for an invitation. Yeah, I think we should make like a big dragon festival and invite everyone. There'll be food, there'll be drink, there'll be lots of rich people who want to support the Inquisition. Sounds good. Oh my god, there's so many quests. A letter has arrived. stamped with the seal of Redcliffe. As the Inquisition has assumed responsibility for the Mage Rebellion, the Arling of Redcliffe holds you accountable for the losses suffered by our people while providing hospitality to your mage allies. A freehold in Rainersphere was burned to the ground when a mage inside lost control of his abilities. 2 farms outside Redcliffe Village suffered crop loss and structural damage due to frost spells. 5 people in Redcliffe Village were injured by lightning spells cast by panicked children. I trust this matter can be concluded without the involvement of the Crown. I'll Tegan Guerin. It's Tegan. We could send people to make repairs, or we can pay for the reparations. I mean... Seems like he wants money, but... Cullen,
All right.
go on, sweet talk them. They love the military over there in Redcliffe, you know. They remember how we helped them last time. I think everyone's busy on a mission. Just trying to see where the next main quest is. All that glitters? Is that the main quest? No. I've completed Here Lies the Abyss. Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts. That's complete. So it should be a massive sword, I think, on one side of the map. That's complete. That's complete. And I'm not really sure where the next main quest is taking us. Might be this, I suppose? Liliana's spies have discovered orders from the Venatori's high-ranking commanders. A large number of mages are traveling westward to excavate something of great value to our cause. The Inquisition must find whatever its enemies are searching for. The region is vast, but Liliana is ready to put her network to use in tracking down Corypheus's minions. Yes, okay. Sure. Oh, okay, this must be the main one then, hopefully. Maybe? I don't know. Oh, a new area! The Venatori are camped in a place known as the Hissing Wastes. They're working their slaves to death, digging old buildings out from the sand. The Inquisition should step in quickly, because if it doesn't, I'm going to bash the Venatori's heads in. And you'll need a new scout. Lead Scout Harding. I'd like to see Lead Scout Harding in combat. That would be fun. Who wants to... Wait, what? What? Blackwall can't come with us? Blackwall's card has changed as well. What? Wait. Blackwall's in a mood? What did I do? I just had a conversation reminiscing with him and he was like, oh, I didn't stop some kids kicking a dog when I was a child. And I was like, it's not your fault. You were literally a child. And he was like, fuck off. So he's having a sulk. That's all that happened, I swear. I tried to comfort him and be like, you're a child. You want to know. And he was like, but I did know. I was a fucking gobshite as a child. He wanted me to be like, yeah, you were a terrible person, but you're a better person now. I guess we should maybe try and take along some different people. Varric's not in a mood. Oh, I love Dorian. Can Dorian come? Should we have like Dorian and Sarah? This is not a viable part. We need a time. I haven't taken Cass out for ages. She's probably really bored. But Bull though. Especially if there's dragons. Okay, Egghead's getting replaced with Dorian for this mission, I think. Oh, fuck nuggets. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, well. Same old crew. I can always switch at the camp. No worries, EBM. Don't worry. You weren't to know. Elfbot's just like aggressively overprotective. He tries his best. He's only a simple robot. Ooh. Oh, this music. Scout Harding?
Any luck charting the area?
I did what I could, Your Worship. This space has nothing but
base. If there's nothing valuable here, I say let Corypheus have it.
Well, there must be something.
Corypheus wouldn't send out his followers unless it was worth it.
I did find something for you. Old dwarven ruins on the surface. Impossible, but there you go. The Red Templars are digging them out, with Venatori supervision.
Whatever they want, we must beat them to it.
I just saw Red Templars heading northwest to here. They might be a good start. I found this map on a dead one. Maybe it shows where they're headed. Good luck.
Thanks. Sketch of Four Pillars Tomb. Okay. In the middle of Four Pillars. Wow, it's called Four Pillars Tomb, and there might be a tomb in the middle of four pillars. I never would have guessed it. Through some kind of crevice in the mountain. And looking for this symbol again. Okay. Oh yeah, my armor is so shiny. It's actually from the dragon that I killed yesterday. It's from the bronze dragon. Harding, the spitting image of my sis. Harding's such a babe. Everyone loves Harding. Oh wow, look at that moon. Report.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
Thank you. I don't think that was useful. Thanks for nothing. As usual. Where's the party horn? Do we have one here? Ooh, it's fancy. It's got more room than a normal camp, I think. Ah, there it is. It's just really dark in that corner. Okay, so if we take Sarah... We're gonna have a 3-rogue party, though. Three rogue party, let's go! Oh no, that's only if Varic comes, so, you know, as long... I mean, I can't do it without Varic here. It can't be done. I can't go on without Varic. What if something cool happens and Varic isn't there? I wouldn't forgive myself. I couldn't. Sorry, Sarah. Sarah got all excited. Thought we were going to take her out for a bit of a walk. She's getting bored, you see. Nothing exciting ever happens back at the keep. That's why she keeps going to the kitchens and, like, stealing stuff. Just for fun. Okay, there we go. Yes, I can't go on without Varic for mechanical reasons. Hello.
Nothing to report, sir.
What happened to your disco ball staff? I think you out-leveled it, didn't you? What have you got on currently? Let's have a look. Ooh, Bloodwake. Spirit damage, fire damage. Or spell burst. He might enjoy that. Does he use much fire magic though? I'm not sure. He'll also have a ton of level ups for us. So let's have a look at what the Mr. Mustache has for us. I think I gave him lots of lightning. He was Lightning Man. You sheathe yourself in lightning while casting spells. Enemies that attempt to interrupt your casting with attacks are struck by arcs that leave them paralyzed. I think we decided that Dorian should just, like, dazzle everyone. Because he's so fabulous with that mustache, so... He's Dazzle Man. Give him the old razzle-dazzle, Dorian. Spirit Tree, that's more Solace's thing. Necromancer. Edgy. I mean, this could come in useful in some of the fights we've been in. Every time an enemy dies nearby, you regain both health and mana. You've learned that enemies... You've learned to leave enemies vulnerable in their terror. Yes, terrify them, Dorian. Increase the speed of the entire party. I mean, that seems nice. What's his entry thing? Mark a target with an attacking spirit. If the target dies whilst marked, the spirit mimics the victim's body briefly to fight on your behalf. Or a walking bomb, which I think I remember from Origins. If you're knocked unconscious, a spirit you control takes on your likeness and fights on your behalf for a short time. It casts spells without cost, drawing directly from the Fade. Okay. I mean, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna go with that for now. That's a wild tree he's got himself there. Leliana's ready to report at the war table. Fine. We're not ready though. We're doing a mission, Leliana. Okay, I'm just gonna double check his armor as well. Because he's probably wearing some old stuff. We haven't taken him on a walk for a while. He's been inside on his own. Poor boy. Wearing a 12 armor. Ooh, the helm of the Inquisitor is nice. You've got to be an elf, a dwarf, or a human. But it's like melee defense and stuff, so I don't think he's really that interested. Maybe this one. Inquisition helmet. You're going to want some light armor in war victory. Mage only. Oh! Oh yeah, this is the one I saw before. I think Solace was wearing that originally, but you look pretty good. We're going to keep you in that. You deserve to be the fashion of the party. And then double check his trinkets as well. Kitty's collar. Oh yeah, this one was interesting. Minus 100 damage resistance, but it's got this weird spell effect. So a guardian spirit will block an attack once every 30 seconds. And then when you die, you have a 75% chance to heal for half health. Which is crazy, and I kind of want to try it, but it's probably asking for trouble on a mage. +5 magic. That'll do you. And then what you got in terms of belts and rings. Yeah, short chain lightning ring. Sounds good. How about another chain lightning ring? Wait, no, I haven't got two. Okay, I was thinking. I don't know why I have two of these. Crit damage ring? Sure. Looks good. Let's get you... You are electrical, so you probably don't need electrical resistance. It might be good since you're not supposed to be getting hit often as a mage. That's what I'm thinking, but the thing is, its effects are only really helpful for getting hit. There's no passive effect on it. So it's not like, oh, and you get like +10 magic or something. Like, it gives you minus damage resistance, and then the effects only really help you when you're taking damage, if you see what I mean. So it's like, it doesn't give you a straight up spell effect damage like the others do. So I'm on the fence about it. Ranged defense, maybe? Enjoy. I don't know what else to give you. Alright, let's go have a look. Smashing. He does have the right moustache for it. That moon. Varic, I was appreciating the moon. Thank you. Ah, so beautiful. It's a big old moon. Ooh. Varric's moon also looks pretty good, if you catch my drift. It does indeed. I've yet to see Varric's moon, which makes me sad. God, this place is just empty. Vandal Aria. Ah, I need that for a quest. Must be something underneath the sand. I've always loved the moon. I don't know why, but I just do. I think it's something ingrained in all living creatures, right? Just the fascination of looking up at the sky and knowing that hundreds of thousands of miles away there is this other seemingly unreachable thing looking down on you. It's kind of magical. It's watching over us. It reminds you of how small you are in the universe, I think. I think that's why it's so special, because it's a reminder in the night sky that we are literally just on a floating rock that's rotating. And I think more humans could do with remembering that. Looking everywhere but the place I need to look. Where are you? Aha! Gotcha. Moon and the stars as well. I love anything celestial. I'm not wearing celestial stuff today, but usually if I'm wearing jewelry, it's stars, it's moons. I realized when I made my 2023 throwback post of adventures I've been on throughout the year and different stuff I'd done in gaming, in like 95% of the pictures, I was wearing the black star dress. I think it's just because it's like my favorite dress. And if I have an event to go to, I'm like, what am I going to feel confident in? And don't mind being taken photos of in. Oh, this one. So I was wearing that dress in most of the pictures. And now I have multiple star dresses. My power is unmatched. There's something beeping on the map over here. Hello. I'm not gonna hurt you. Why are you running? His little ears are flopping. Bless you. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm following you because sometimes creatures know the way to go to secret places. What is that sound? The Dressy Water Fan Fest. I had 2 different star dresses that I took with me to Fan Fest. Wait, no, 3 different star dresses. I don't think I wore all of them, but I've got the black long star dress with the V-neck. And then I've got the short black star dress with the puff sleeves. And then I've got the red star dress. Oh yeah, so many star dresses. And I need more. Oh, and I also have the star top, which is like the black long star dress, but short and with shooting stars. And I did wear that with a skirt on the last day. So yes, stars. I'm in my star phase. It's literally like I see anything with stars on, I just buy it. I really hope someday I don't realize that I hate stars or something. 'Cause then I'm going to be in trouble. The hell? This place is just desolate. Apparently there's a rift over there. But I can't really be asked. Also, Nug would love to see this. Come here, Nug Dug. There we go. Oh, which way am I going? I'm going up north. If I come across anything interesting on the way, I will investigate. I just like the peaceful vibe here. Kind of reminds me of Oblivion in a weird way. I think it's the music. That pose looks so wrong. What the heck? My riding pose for this mount. Yeah, her hips have got to hurt. I mean, for one thing, her stirrups are up way too high. She looks like a jockey. And then he's so wide that she's like spread-eagled across him. It's just, yeah, it's very awkward. Like there's a gap. Her legs are at right angles. As a recovering horse gal, I've always been greatly disturbed by this in Dragon Age. It's wrong. Like, right angle legs. Straight down into the stirrups. Her pussy must hurt so much. Like, ow! The weight distribution is not good here. It's not good. She may as well do side saddle. Exactly. Because Doug is really, really wide. So, you know, sitting on him like that, like, it's just not working. Do the side saddle. Wow. Wow, I'm shocked you allow streaking in your channel, says Do Right. On a 10 stream streak. That means you watched, like, all of the Christmas streams as well. That's commitment for you. But yeah, it's gotta really, really hurt. Like, there's gotta be some serious rubbing going on there. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, let me find this. What was that noise? Something tells me I need to go and investigate this camp. Are there bandits here? Ooh! Oh my god! Ew! 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 Where did that come from? Where did he... Oh my god. What are these bouncing fire things? What? 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 What's happening? Was that you? Dorian, was that you? The bouncing fire thing? I'm so confused. There were just little fireballs bouncing around everywhere. Probably Dorian. He does a lot of magic-y bullshit. Oh my god, you did not stand a chance. Obliterated. What kind of dog is that? He's a giant nug. So there's little creatures that kind of look like rabbits in this game, which are the size of little rabbits. Cross between a rabbit and a mole, really. And he's a giant one. But he has gorilla hands. Very strange creature. What's this? Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Oh, this place makes me want to take a bunch of screenshots. I wish that Dragon Age had a good screenshot editor. I hope that Dreadwolf has like a really in-depth screenshot options menu. Then I can get a picture with my boys without accidentally looking through one of them every 2 seconds. And it's really hard to arrange them as well. Like, they never want to pose for a photo altogether. Dorian's great at posing. Like, Dorian will just be in the right place usually, but Varic always wanders off. Hello. Looking lovely today. Is this game co-op? I can't remember. It's not co-op, but I think chat was saying that originally it was planned to be multiplayer. And even online at one point in the development. So that's why we see a lot of these really open zones going on. Is there like multiplayer as in like you can play with a friend? Ah, it's a separate game mode. Okay. I did not know this. They were close. Should be just ahead. Hey, Callie. You listened to the Japanese dub of Gales of Song from Belle. Oh, as in like the anime Belle? I still haven't seen it. I need to watch that. I don't know where I can get hold of it in the UK. On the topic of multiplayer, I want a game that looks like Baldur's Gate but is an MMO. Maybe the size of old school RuneScape or something. I feel like if anyone's going to do it at some point, Wizards of the Coast might. Like, what if they were to make a Baldur's Gate inspired MMO? That would be amazing. I'm really crossing my fingers for that at some point. Boy! Oh, Bella's on Amazon Prime. I have Amazon Prime. And then you can also rent things through Amazon Prime.
Dwarven ruins on the surface. That must be a year's worth of arguments for the scholars.
Indeed. What is going on with this? I guess we just rode right past another shard as well. And where we're looking for is all the way up here, I think. Ah, establish a camp. Okay, I might just go on to this one then. £2.50 on Prime. Well, I know what I'm adding to my movie watch list. I'm so sorry. I didn't know you could actually knock them over. Oh my god, let me try again. We're going bowling, Doug. We're going bowling. Whoa! Come back here. I need to knock you down. Why do they go so fast? Damn it. Oh, here's another one. Ready? Hey, I'm just gonna end up running into nothingness chasing these gazelles. Come here. Come here. I want to love you. I want to love you. Let me love you. Okay, I think I can loop around and get this one now. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, 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 oh. The thrill of the chase. Why are they so fast? Doug, why are you so slow? You need a engine upgrade. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I greatly enjoyed bowling that one. Oh, can I bowl this one? He's always just a few steps behind. Come on, Doug. Come on. Come on. Bowl the gazelle. Nature is beautiful. I love Dorian's voice. Yeah, I missed it, I have to say. And he always has such intellectual things to say. So much to contribute. Okay, this is it. This is it. No, it changed direction. I'll get one of you someday. When you're least expecting it. Whoa. Oh, hi there. Are you friendly? Are you friendly? I don't know if he's friendly. Or she. Oh, you are a she. Hello. Maybe I have to get off first. Suspicious. Hello? They don't do anything, apparently. They just... Did you hear that voice?
Goodbye!
Payback.
It's up. Keep your water handy.
Keep your water handy. Are you Scottish? What are Scots doing out here in the wastelands? I swear I heard like some whispering.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh. Oh. Bit more than a whisper. Oh, the Venatori. I just keep exploding people into chunks. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, Dorian's damage is pretty good. I missed having him along. Sorry, Solace, no offense. You're okay too. Iron Bull slightly approves. Of murder? I guess specifically in us killing Venatori agents, because... Weren't you in the Venatori at some point? Hello, slave.
Don't hurt me, please.
No, I won't hurt you.
I'm not here to hurt you.
What's your name?
Oh, thank Andraste.
Oh, one of them didn't make it. Looks like Varic's body double. Am I not going to help escort this guy back somewhere safe? I'm just going to leave him here? In the middle of the desert with no food or water. Wow. Good guy, Inquisitor. Saving the day. Always saving the day. Dorian would bully the boots out of Gale, to be honest. Oh, I'd love to see those two go back and forth. Dorian and Gale would get on, I think, but I think they'd also clash a little bit because they both want to be the most clever one in the room. And they're both going to compare just how much they know about magic. Okay, we're close by. Oh, it's an assassin. Kill the ram before it tells the other assassins we're here. Traitorous ram. I think he just went invisible. Either that or I exploded him into meat chunks again. Hello? Okay. Stop dying before I can crit. So rude. Meaty chunks. Collect them up. Oh, we'll fry those up back at camp tonight. We'll be eating good for days. Hey, Chrono, welcome on in. We're just, microwaving Venatori. Venatori surprisingly tastes a lot like venison. Ooh, what's this? Sketch of Canyon Tomb. Okay. Oh, a short note. Marina, I'm returning to the main camp. Don't linger past sunset. We were working by torchlight past dark when a horde of spiders poured out of the canyon rocks. There are Red Templars on patrol, but if the Overseer wants us to go faster, he should ask the wretched brutes to guard us while we work. We already have few enough Venatori after the disaster at Redcliffe. Something the Red Templars have taken pains to remind us about, I've noticed. Spooky noises too. Are all Templars in the south this haughty? Harmonum. Sketch of Burial Grounds tomb. Okay. Treasure. I don't mind me some treasure. Ooh. Can hear a horse. Or it's just Doug. Oh no, it's up ahead somewhere. No parkour allowed. Excuse me. It's very quiet up here. Oh. Is this the place? Ruin. Okay, let's go in.
There must be something here.
It's spooky. Of course the Venatori are here. Oh, the screaming! Get him, Dorian! Dorian? There we go. Yes, fire, Dorian. More fire. Yeah. Would Sarah simp over Karlach? Oh my god, Sarah and Karlach? I would pay any money to see them have a conversation. I think they like each other. I think they get on really well. I'd ship them. I think Sarah's humor combined with like Karlach's humor would be a perfect recipe. Oh, I'd pay good money to see Sarah and our girl Lae'zel talking to each other. Lae'zel would literally stab her. I think she'd just be like, shut up. Tsk. Stop your infernal whining. Either that or they'd weirdly become best friends and play pranks on the entire camp. Lae'zel would smash her and not in a nice way. Yeah. Ah, I think the dwarven toy soldiers are collectibles. I've got my armor problem again. I'm hoarding armor. None of it's very good anyway. Tinted crystal Nagala. Do not know what this is. Probably just worth money. I don't have room for this. I know where it is, though, if I need money. I hear a shiny. Oh, it seems so close. I hear it. Is it in the wall? Ah! Oh, jeez. It's definitely pinging back in the corridor, but there's nothing there. Unless there's a very specific place that I need to stand. No? Maybe it's on top. Might be on top of the mountain. Lae'zel and Sten from Dragon Age would get along wonderfully. Oh my god, they would. It would be very efficient communication between them. I don't think they'd necessarily be friends, but they would like each other. There would be respect. Is this gonna annoy me forever? Where is it? I hear the ding ding! Oh my god. A journal on Dwarven ruins. The inscriptions on the ruins are all in the old tongue. Thank you, grandmother, for teaching the ungrateful brat old Dwarven. The writing talks about the sad parting from the stone. Hundreds of years ago, several houses left their taigs to settle here under one leader. They were running from a war. Or running so there wouldn't be a war. I read and reread the pillars until the light faded. But I know I'm missing something. I'll go back tomorrow. I wish Felicity's sister hadn't talked her out of joining me. I could use an extra pair of eyes to keep watch at night. Wonder what happened to them. Oh my god, the bull and Lae'zel, I ship it. Absolutely. I ship that so hard. Can you imagine? Yeah, Will is apparently one of the more underused companions. Like, he's not as popular to take along with you. And I think part of the reason as well is because kit-wise, like, most people choose to take along Gale as, like, the wizardy type of character. I know I do. And then there's not really a place for him in the party most of the time. And as well as that, I really like his story, but it all comes out very early. So in Act 1, we learn a lot about Will's past, and I feel like the others still have some like delicious little tidbits that we haven't learnt yet. So with Will, I'm like, I know what happened. Like, I'm pretty sure like that's as much as we're gonna get, at least until like further into Act 2. But yeah,
a year's worth of arguments for the scholars.
For me, I want to take him, but I just don't have a use for him mechanically in the party. He has changed a lot since early access, though. Like, they brought a lot more of a story into Act 1. My favourite class is also Warlock. This party's a bit too small for both of us. Yeah, that's the awkward thing when you have a companion you really like, but you're the same class or the same role in the group, and then you're like, well, I would take you, but then we'll have 2 warlocks, or like a wizard and a warlock and another wizard, and I don't know. Oh, nasties. This guy's not even aggroing. Oh, there we go. Be closer to use that. Just take all of them. It's the same problem I have in Dragon Age. It's like, I try and sometimes take different party members, but if I know it's an important story mission, I take my favorites because I value the opinions of my favorites. Varic and Bull and Egghead. I feel sorry for Cass because Cass was around a lot at the beginning and then I haven't really taken her out to play much. Oh, hello! Should we all feel sorry for Moogle and give Moogle treats? Yes. Hello. She rolling. She rolling on the floor. You are very cute. Yeah. You very... Do you want a tummy rub? Okay. 1 tummy rub. And then we gotta get back to playing games. There you go. She's had her tummy rub and a nose boop. The toll has been paid. Oh, I hate these things. They're horrible. Die, fiend. Disrupt, disrupt. I do not want another wave of those things. God damn it. Here comes another wave. Moogle would like everyone to know that it is 10 past 8. Oh my god, she's right. It's been 10 minutes and I haven't had my dinner. Captain's log. I think I'm starving to death. My stomach is rumbling. I wish I could be back in the cat rescue sanctuary again. Unloved and unowned. It beats having to wait 10 minutes for my dinner. Oh no, not the pride demons. Ooh, superb life ward amulet. When a blow is about to drop a character's health below 0, the amulet shatters and heals the character for a specified amount. Plus 500. Would be nice if I could carry it, but I can't because I'm hoarding crap. Let's get rid of this. Yes. There we go.
Better hike up your skirt, mage boy.
I'm not wearing a skirt.
You trip on that bustling whatever. Don't come crying to me.
Bull, do you want to sass any harder there? Wow. Wow. I mean, who's the one currently wearing, like, circus clown puffy trousers here? It's not Dorian. In fact, he looks rather swaggy. How dare, Bull? How dare? Well, it's nice to know that the party gets along so well whilst I'm away. They get on so well, they're great friends. Everyone is working together so fabulously. Bull wishes he knew about my bustling whatever. He wishes! I don't know if I ship Bull and Dorian, like, they're very different personality-wise, but they might get together because of enemies to lovers, you know? Getting angry with each other and then realizing their deep, deep love for one another. That could work. Hey, Windwalker, welcome, welcome. We're still heading off through the abyss to an objective somewhere. I can't even see where it is on the map currently. Sand and Ruin, I think, is the new main quest. Oh no. Return to the war room to confirm the plan of attack. I've been to the war room multiple times now, and I don't know which mission they're on about, but I might go back because it did come up with several smaller missions being completed. So let's go check on those. Flash your ankle for the party, Dorian, you saucy minx. Oh, that would be uncouth. Dorian would never. Oh, Egghead might, though. Egghead might. I wouldn't put it past him. Oh, Briala in Halamshire. I remember Briala. Also, there is a chest where you can dump stuff in this game, but it's a bit different for Baldur's Gate 3. Because in this one, you have to go back to the place physically, and you have to go to the chest, and then you have to put the things in. You can't just be lazy and go center camp. Which is a godsend in Baldur's Gate. Like, I'm so grateful that's a thing.
I've chosen a buckle over with turquoise.
I need to go chuck stuff in. Because my inventory is very full. Me sending all my sausages and cheese wheels to camp every half hour. Look, you never know when you might need a cheese wheel, okay? Here in Dragon Age, you can actually wield a giant cheese wheel as a shield. Blackwall uses it in our party. It's pretty swaggy. I've got so much in my storage as well. Is there a limit to my storage? Oh, 1,000. Okay. I don't know whether this is actually good for anyone, so I don't know what to keep. I'll just put a few things in there. The kitty's collar can go in for now. Yeah, there's all these sigils and upgrades, which I think I can do from down here. I've hardly done any crafting throughout this entire game. It's just not my jam, crafting. The crafting system as well I find kind of confusing in this one. Because, like, yeah, I can make all new stuff, but adding modifications is like, I can't remember what everybody's wearing. And I don't know if I can do it on stuff that's currently equipped on a character. I can through here, but like, how is this what she's currently wearing? It's not super clear. I mean, it must be. Hello, Sarah. Long time no see. So is he currently wearing that? Is it always at the top of the list? You can modify materials on worn armor. Requirement level 19. So he's not wearing it. I know he's currently wearing this. Oh, it does say, okay, you have to mouse over it. It doesn't show you in the list. You have to put your mouse on it. And then it will say, equipped by Dorian. Okay. Can I put a sigil on there for you, my dear? Sigil of lyrium. Plus 10 cold damage, plus 50 to all other damage. Minus 50 to all other damage. Okay, maybe that's not so good. Minus 50% health, plus 50 barrier. Oh, okay. A little bit of a trade-off going on there. What's Egghead got for his? Reinforced apprentice armor. Oh my god, you look so silly in that hat. Oh, you should put this on if you haven't already. Should put that on, and then I can put a little upgrade on there for you. Put something nice on your tights for you. I've only got the Greater Mistral, which again has quite the downside. Okay. Not sure about that then, not sure about that. Is there anything for me? I am currently wearing the shiny golden armor in death sacrifice. Yeah, no, I need to craft more sigils, I think. These ones are a bit risky. Potions, potions. Tint armor. Oh yeah, I can change the colors. Ooh. I like it in the gold though. It's nice in the gold. Ooh. Dragon webbing, lamb's wool, plaid. Imagine just having that chest piece and then like a lumberjack plaid scale underneath. Oh yes, we'll have everything in plaid, please. Fashion. Fashion. What's the rune crafting bit then? Because you can craft them, can't you? Modify armor, modify weapons. At the moment... I don't want to see if Varic has any more mods. Bianca. Why won't you hold me is what he currently has. Bianca arms 2. And I add a rune. Cleansing rune. Plus 20 damage versus corrupted. Plus 32 damage versus living. Yeah. It's because you do damage to me. Every time you use Bianca. Sad times. What am I currently using? A bow, obviously. Ah, Trepannas. Okay, yeah, that's all upgraded already, I think. Oh, hi, Mark. Oh, hello, old man Mark. The oldie Mark is back once again, renewing their immortality. Welcome back. Good to have your soul. Enjoy the immortality for yet another month. I got some cool banners. Templar banner's quite cool. But of course I've chosen the Dalish. Any other beds? No. The parboiling one is still the coolest. Okay. Well, screw item upgrades. I'm just gonna be a rebel and keep on going. I've got that much inventory space. I'm gonna put some of the available upgrades in here at the moment, I think. There's a few things I really should just sell, but let's put these in here. Like, we don't use those very often. It's fine. It's over 10 free inventory slots. It doesn't get better than that. Now that is a tidy inventory. Mm-hmm. Hi, Helsing. Welcome on in. Helsing's like dancing already. Hi, kitty. What are you doing? Do you want to sit there or not? No, she doesn't apparently. She's leaving. Okay. Oh, I have 2 Inquisition perks. Kirkwall was forced to cede much of its northern territory, a significant victory for Sebastian Vale. However, in presenting an overwhelming force, we encouraged Guard Captain Aveline to pull the militia back with no casualties. They now fortify behind the walls of the city at full strength. The result is a stalemate that is unlikely to appease the prince's anger. But the tactics of the moment were less obvious to Vale, and he believes himself beholden to us. His gratitude has allowed my agents to get close to him and enter into his confidence. From now on, the prince's plans will be known to the Inquisitor. Good, because we're not working with him. There's no way. Inquisitor, I'm pleased that we were able to work together for the betterment of the people of Redcliffe Arling. May Andraste watch over you. Oh, and he just sent money. Okay. Didn't he say he needed money to help repair his lands, and then he's sending me back money? Okay. Our able-bodied workmen have mounted the head in a conspicuous location. It's rather vulgar for my taste, but the nobles find it endlessly entertaining. Josephine. Nice. Oh, who dis? It's Helsingor! A brand new wisp. An honor and a pleasure to have your soul. I'll keep it very safe. Welcome to the Wisps. Enjoy immortality for the next 30 days. All of those elf emotes. And of course, your glorious ad-free viewing here on the channel. Not a single Twitch ad shall pass by you. You are free from all of those ads. I'm trying to look for like where the main quest actually continues. It might just be me being a dum-dum. I highly suspect it's me being a dum-dum. But it said, return to the war table. And then... that's just a resource quest. It just said, return to the war table. Unless, is it this one up here? I don't think so. Let me check my log again. Literally just says, the Inquisition's efforts have weakened Corypheus's attempts to stir unrest in Thedas. Now is an ideal time to strike. Consult the advisors to plan the next move. Return to the war room to confirm the plan of... I have returned to the war room several times. The quest is called What Pride Had Wrought, and I don't think I see that on the map. I might be being a dum-dum. I don't know, though. That's Here Lies the Abyss, which was another main quest. Is there just more I have to do? Like, is it just saying, like, complete some war table missions and then we'll unlock the next stage? Because it seems like there are various places on the map being attacked. The quest is available as a war table operation after completing Here Lies the Abyss and Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts. The mission requires 40 power to start. Ah, okay. Oh. I have 7 power. At the moment. So that's probably why it hasn't even showed up though. What level am I? I'm level 16, I think. I'll just keep on doing random quests then. Our researcher has been examining everything known of the draconic species, and she believes that she has a way to flush out a creature that might serve as a mount. The Dracolisk is a rarely seen beast. Wary, skittish, but hardy and powerful. Certainly not a standard addition to the stable, but in what other way has the Inquisition proven itself to be standard? Yeah. Okay. Sure, yeah. Cullen, go catch a lizard. You'll be good at that. This one's a short mission as well. The Emerald Graves are known for rare herb embryum. I don't know whether it will get me power though. Should at least be visible though. Maybe? We've done that one. We've done Wicked Hearts as well, as far as I know. Yeah, Wicked Hearts over here. Many of the silverite mines in the Empress de Leon Highlands were sabotaged during the Orlesian Civil War, but it's possible some of the valuable ore could still be recovered from them. The mountains are also known for deposits of both blood and dawnstone. Scouts suggest that the herbs Arbor's Blessing and much rarer Philandris can also be found here. Forces in the Inquisition camp could search for the resources. Sure. Yeah. Josie, go
Inquisitor.
flower picking. Perhaps you need to talk to Josie or Cullen or Lely. I haven't talked to Lely in a while. But yeah. It was to be expected in the wake of so many important deaths and the rise of the Inquisition. Several noble houses are attempting to spur their fortunes by crafting an alliance of their own. For now, they seem mired in arguments of seniority. It'll be a long time before any of them threaten our standing. Leliana says, let them squabble. Cullen says, invite them to observe our soldiers' training. And Josephine says, she suggests someone be offered as an ambassador of the Herald. Josie has the best idea, so I'll wait till she's back. According to the scouts at the camp, this remote region of the Wastelands has a number of resources of use to the Inquisition. Both Deathroot and Vandal Aria can be found along the rocky crags, though they are rare and quite dangerous to collect. Deposits of lazarite still exist in the ancient mines, and expeditions could push into the mountains to look for navarite and volcanic aurum. The scouts could look for these resources and send them back to Skyhold for use. Yeah, go resource gathering, Leliana, sure. And I think that means everybody is off on a mission. So there we go. Bye-bye. Yeah, let's go talk to... I've talked to Cullen recently, but maybe like Josie and Leliana. Should be at the bottom of the table. Of the Orlais map. Wait, let me look. Maybe I'm just not high enough level yet. We'll see. Ah! How did I not see that? It's because contrast is a thing, because that's dark on dark. I really struggle seeing like dark on dark. It has to be like on light. It's hidden. It has been revealed. Yay! The Inquisition is now a force to be reckoned with. Call its allies to rally their soldiers and march with Inquisition Llewellyn's army to the Harbour Wilds. Arbor Wilds, where they will face Corypheus' zealots one final time. The Inquisition must stop Corypheus before the Darkspawn Magister finds a long-lost elven artifact in the wilds that allows him to enter the Fade physically and claim its power. I have a question to ask, chat. You may simply say yes or no. Is this the final part of the main quest? I just want to know in case there's random bullshit side quests I want to do in between. Because sometimes I'm like, I want to go collect herbs for 10 minutes. I want to finish that quest where the farm is being attacked. And like, if I go on and do that at some point, I might not be able to go back. No, chat is saying no's. Well. Something tells me it's not going to be that simple then. Okay. Look who's back. Back again. Okay, we best go get some power. There's loads of zones open.
I was hoping you'd be by. We've received letters from Archon Redanus of Tevinter and King Marcus of Nevada.
Ooh.
For both monarchs to come to
We
us
are
is
very,
nearly unheard of.
very popular. Well, then I guess we've impressed them.
Then the Inquisition's deeds have won their respect.
They'd never have contacted us otherwise. Archon
Okay.
Redanus requests that the Inquisition, as a neutral party, destroy a Venatori cult on the Nevaran-Tevinter border. King
Fun.
Marcus asks the same, but demands we pledge allegiance to Nevara instead of Tevinter.
What would you do in this situation?
What course of action would you take if you were in my place?
Strained as their relationship with Orlais is, I would assist the Imperium. Their friendship is difficult to win, and Marcus is a fading power. Tevinter is the longer, richer gain.
Yeah, but they're kind of immoral. And what's King Marcus like then?
What sort of man is the King of Navarra?
At this point, elderly. Many fear his health will soon fail him. Still, he is a Pentecast. Their dynasty is exceptionally strong in Nevada.
Does Cassandra support him? And why does Redness need us?
Why is the ruler of Tevinter turning on the Venatori?
He has little reason to love them. Archon Redanus has rightly identified Corypheus as competition. Few monarchs relish a self-styled god showing up to claim their throne.
And what's the Archon like?
Tell me about Redanus.
Like most Tevinter rulers, he's heir to an ancient bloodline, politically shrewd, and a highly skilled mage. Rumor also claims he has an incredibly soft spot for cats.
I like him. I'm sorry, which one did you say like cats? Because if they like cats, they can't be a bad person. That's just how it works. Was it the Tevinter guy who liked cats? What do you think, Mog? Tevinter? They good? I think it was the Tevinter that liked cats. You know, all of that I was saying about them being bad people and supporting the slave trade and corrupt and all of that. Just forget that because they like cats. A reminder, Anders like cats. Yeah, this is true. That's true. That's true. Maybe we can't trust everyone who likes cats. He did have a very nice cat, though. Anders is basically Gale. I mean, you recommended Tevinter. Tevinter likes cats. And seems like it will benefit us more.
Tell the Archon the Inquisition will do Tevinter the favor of wiping out the Venatori on its borders.
I know someone who's going to disapprove.
We'll inform him at once.
I guess the others don't know yet. Because it would have come up with Dorian disapproves. He doesn't know yet. What he doesn't know won't hurt him. Hey, how are you doing?
What can I do for you, your inquisitorialness?
Oh, I like that. I have a personal question.
Can I ask you something, Varic?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered.
Always.
Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
He won't take any personal questions. I need the personal questions. I need to know the truth. Solace is Solacin. Hello?
How can I help?
He has nothing to say. Nothing new to contribute.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Have a nice day. Yeah, Dragon Age changed Anders from Dragon Age Awakenings to Dragon Age 2. Yeah, you can't say that he doesn't have a story arc. Who else was I going to go and see? Someone that I hadn't seen in ages. Oh, Cass. Sometimes I forget Cass exists. I'm so sorry, Cass. How you doing? I haven't seen her in ages. Oh, cutscene.
Writing does not come naturally to me, as I'm certain you can imagine.
Love poetry, I assume. About me. You're competing with Varic now, are you?
Trying to outdo Varic's next literary masterpiece.
I haven't his talent for blather. As if written by a dim-witted child. Historians will one day ask what happened at Adamant Fortress, in the Fade. I wasn't there, but others were. Their accounts must be recorded.
I mean... just be careful, I suppose.
Fair enough.
Don't want us to get into the wrong hands.
Do not be concerned. I am a poor writer, but not unaware of the weight my words might carry. I still don't know what to say about the spirit of the divine. The Chantry teaches us that the souls of the dead pass through the Fade, so it could have been her. Yet even so...
Well, I know the truth now. You think it's possible, then?
Do you really think it might have been her? A ghost?
A ghost. A remnant of her hopes and memories. Her lingering will to do good. Those things are all possible. Nobody knows for certain what happens after we die. A spirit could have assumed her form, but why?
It's a nice idea.
As Justinia herself would have.
Maybe it doesn't matter. Either way, she helped us. If it was her spirit lingering on, then it's a nice idea to have.
Perhaps it doesn't matter what she really was, then.
It matters to me.
Sorry.
To what I must write. I wish I'd seen her, seen it. I feel so inadequate trying to interpret.
I do wish Cassandra had been there during that section. But it turned out so differently. I don't know either, I'm sorry.
I don't know the truth.
I want it to be her as
do.
much as you do, but...
Sadly, unanswered questions make for poor reading.
Should tell Varic that.
When they told me you were physically in the Fade, I was terrified for you. The last time such a thing happened, we created Darkspawn. We created Corypheus. The world needs to know the truth this time. No more legends lost to the ages.
Good. There have been a lot of very unreliable histories in this world setting, and it's done no one any good. Oh yeah, Morrigan and Wynne have some really interesting arguments in Origins. I love them together as a party choice. Who else haven't we seen in a while? There must be one companion that we've forgotten exists. Oh! Vivienne. Sorry, Vivienne. Look, Vivienne, you joined the party too late. I already had favourites by the time you sauntered onto the scene. I can't even remember where your part of the castle is. Oh, and Morrigan. Morrigan as well. Although I can't actually play as Morrigan yet. Hi, Knight. Welcome, welcome. Have you met the alluring Morrigan?
I understand you have spared the Grey Wardens from destroying what goodwill was left them. 'Tis good of you, considering the weakness Corypheus exploited was their own doing. Still, should a true archdemon one day arise, they will no doubt be needed. Or so they would have us believe. One thing which makes me curious, did you encounter the hero of Ferelden at Adamant Fortress?
You knew her?
Was the hero of Ferelden a friend of yours?
We traveled together during the time she fought the Blight. I helped her, and she helped me. Indeed, without her, my son would never have been born. Regardless,
Yes, I remember the
did
cutscene.
you see her?
Not that I know of, sorry.
I met no one by that title.
When the champion of Kirkwall mentioned a Grey Warden ally, I assumed it would be she. It was, after all, just the sort of thing in which she would involve herself. But that rather begs the question, if the hero of Ferelden was not at Adamant, where is she?
I know
My
not.
suggestion, track her down. She could be a great aid against Corypheus, or a terrible foe to the Inquisition.
Tell me more about you.
I'd like to know more about you.
Ah yes, whence comes the mystery woman slinking her way into the Inquisition's ranks? Once I was an apostate, living well away from the banal influence of the Chantry in the Kukari Wilds. Then came the Fifth Blight with its darkspawn, and I left Ferelden for the Empress's court. 'Tis certain the nobles of Orlais breathe a collective sigh of relief that I am now here.
Most likely. Tell me about Kieran as well.
Tell me more about your son.
He is a very special young man.
Special in what way?
In every way. At first, Kieran was a means to an end. But as he grew, I never thought of myself as a mother inquisitor. I had no good example.
You've always been a mummy,
I find
Morrigan.
myself becoming something I can barely recognize.
I wonder if having him has made her softer in some ways. Like she was so harsh in Origins. And it was really hard to get close to her in any way. I love her voice. It's just I've missed hearing that voice. Why did you go to the Orlesian court?
The Orlesian court seems like an odd place to find someone like you.
That was the point, originally. I knew the Empress was intrigued by the arcane, and that I could answer questions no Chantry mage could. Thus, we fit together nicely. I became her advisor, and she my benefactor and source of refuge. Truth be told, our arrangement would not have lasted much longer. Too many wagging tongues, even for Celine.
And you were in the Fifth Blight.
You were in Ferelden during the Blight.
The Blight began in the Kukari Wilds, so yes, I experienced it firsthand. Indeed, I fought at the hero of Ferelden's side for a time. She is the reason the Blight was defeated. I wish things had gone differently in the end. It had to be, yet. And after that, I came to Orlais. The last place one would look for me, or such was my hope.
You're an apostate then?
It's odd that an apostate could live so openly.
It confuses those who expect apostates to cower and hide. I stand boldly before them and demand to know why I need some Chantry mage to teach me to control my power. They would put me on a leash so they can feel safer at night. I am uninterested in their comfort. Naturally, it helps to have friends in high places.
Definitely does. Can I talk to Kieran?
I'll leave you to the garden.
Of course.
Nope. His mother has instructed him not to talk to strange women. Fair enough. You look alike, though, I have to say. The dark hair, the even darker, more mysterious eyes. I want to know more about the boy, but she's being very closed about him. I'm the reason he even exists. And I guess if you'd chosen the other option, he wouldn't even be there. So it's no wonder that they didn't put, like, many voice lines in for him, because there is an option that he's just not there at all. Alright, we better go get ourselves some power. Where's the best zone to go to get ourselves some power? Can't remember which ones I've explored more than others. Got some quests in certain places as well. The Western Approach, there's a ton of things as well. Return to Frederick. Oh yeah, the dragon enthusiast. He'll be waiting to hear back from us. Nice Frederick again. In the Western Approach. Let's go. There you go. Frederick will be thrilled. He just loves dragons. He wanted to know more about dragons. Dorian's coming to the party today. Why is Blackwall so pissed at me? I didn't even do anything wrong, Blackwall. I guess he's busy. He's just busy. And... yes, 2 mages? Can this work? Sure. Why not? What could go wrong? I really love that he's voiced by Claudia Black's real son. Everyone was saying that during that cutscene. That was cool. That was cool. I guess because they only had a few lines for him, they were like, yeah, basically anyone can do this. You bring your son in. That'll work. She has such an iconic voice. I love her voice. It's smooth, but like husky at the same time. I don't even know how to describe it. Hello.
Word for you.
Report.
What is it? See for yourself, sir.
Geological survey. Do I already have everything needed? Yes. Easy power. Farming power over here. Yeah.
I've news, sir.
Report.
What is it? Could prove useful, sir.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to shoot you. Now we just do some quests to gather 40 power. Should be easy. The thing is, a lot of power also comes from exploring the zones. So we can just kind of wander towards a quest, and then sometimes you find something to power up. Whee! Hello, my good man.
After more than 30 days, I have yet to observe the abyssal high dragon in... Oh. Yes? Can I assist you?
I found the dragon signs.
I've spotted several dragon signs around
I've killed several dragons.
Most excellent, my friend. I don't suppose you noted the wound pattern. No matter, I'll look into that later. Andraste's mercy. From what I can tell, the dragon has been moving east and will be scouring the wastes next. Naturally, the dragon's hunting ground is full of miscreants, White Claw raiders. They've covered the area in traps for maker-only-knows reasons. Quite a mess.
Oh. Well, I'll go save the dragon then.
We'll have to speak some other time.
I don't know if he's against the killing of dragons, like if I told him, yeah, I've killed 2 dragons already. In fact, the armor I'm wearing is from a dead dragon. I don't know if he'd approve of that or not. He's fascinated by them, but still, if a dragon came and attacked him, he'd run. I feel like he's eventually going to be killed by a dragon at the end of the quest anyway. That has to be how it ends. Okay. Let's go disarm some traps. Oh, Doug, come on. Doug, I know you have very poor spatial awareness, but really? Really? Oh, that armor stinks. Yeah, I didn't even wash it before putting it on. There's like dragon bile and stomach acid all over it still. Traps, you say? Let me just like walk straight into this area without looking. That's one way to disarm a trap. The hell? Oh, it's one of these things again. Every time I see them, I'm like, what is that? Ah, a trap. It's a trap. Let's disarm that. Yeah, his name's Doug. Chat named him. I said he needed a name as soon as we met him. And I think it was Banana Hamhawk who came up with the name Doug. So yeah, he's Doug the Nug. He's our dude. I love him so much. With his little gorilla fist hands. They're so dead. Oh, you're bad, guys. I'm not gonna interfere. I'm just gonna let them murder you. Is that a trap there? Yeah, have fun. I'm not getting involved. Not my circus, not my monkeys. Goodbye. I really want to go in the areas that are currently obscured in toxic fog. I think we have to make something special in order to go there. Oh, there's lazurite down there. Don't mind if I do. Ooh. Paragon's luster. It's a very big hill. I spend most of my time in this game just pressing V. V, V, V. Most useful key. Ah! 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 But it lights things up. Otherwise, there's literally some objects that don't appear unless you press V. So you never know what you're missing out on. Where's the V? Is it this whole... Okay, there might be more up here. Pretty sure it's the same in Witcher. It's been ages since I played that. Not sure. I remember there being some kind of find function. Traps, traps, check for traps, check for traps. I think my character rolled a 2 on check for traps. I'm not very good at this. Oh, there's one. Oh. Oh, mushroom. It's gotta be here somewhere. Oh, is that? Is that? No. One more trap. One more. Oh! Oh, Paragon's luster. Okay. Well, I'll take it. Can never have enough crafting resources. Traps? Traps? Okay, it tagged something there. Yeah! You found them all!
Curious to see who comes running now.
Kill the White Claws. Oh, they're coming. I see them. Get obliterated, fools. Oh, they are so dead. Ah! Run away screaming. Yeah. You really shouldn't have messed with us. Oh, hi. Where did he come from? Oh, look! They're attacking in unison. Fire and lightning. Yeah. They do look pretty badass when they're fighting together. Maybe the 2-mage combo works. Oh, it's showing me all the dead bodies. And we can now return to Frederick. Hope you keep those trap locations memorized, Dawn. Yeah. Ah! Not a Varghest. Please no. I don't know why I just used my ultra OP ability, but you know, it was worth it. Is it alive or dead? I think it just died so fast that it didn't even play the death animation. It didn't even have a chance. I just had to step away, but I assume the White Claw jokes have already been made. No, actually, you're the first. No one's even said anything. So, yeah, joke away about White Claw. Yeah, well, White Claw. The officially endorsed drink of Dragon Age. The sharpest drink in Thedas. You should try Dorian's haste ability sometimes. I think he'll activate it automatically. I don't know if it makes us run faster outside of combat as well. Because Doug just runs at normal running speed. He doesn't actually give a mount-like advantage to us. He just runs at normal speed. He's taking his time.
It seems very unlikely that she could be nesting at this time of year. Ah, fellow researcher, how can I help you?
Well, the raiders are dead.
The raiders are no longer in the way.
I've made note of the appropriate spots in the wastes for you to place yours. I'm must locate my supplies to create the bait. Then we can proceed.
Okay. Are you safe out here? We've already asked him that. Let's go.
We'll have to speak some other time.
+2 power. Not bad. Did he say... Did he say he'd already confirmed the place to put the bait? I do not know. Okay. Maybe he's not going to die dramatically. This is fine. Let's go for some shards. Whoa! Much open world. Very Inquisition. I don't mind it though. Like, it's all right. It just feels incredibly MMO-y. But the zones are really interesting, and there's always good lore pages and weird monsters to fight. Okay, it's just over there. Oh, sand. It's rough and gets everywhere. I know, right?
Whoa!
Whoa! I'm with Varic on that one. Oh, hey! Come on, Doug. Remember your parkour training. Yeah, you stamp those little fist hooves. Okay. This is something up here, right? That's why I came up here, no? Is it not here? Okay, maybe it's down here. Or is it actually underneath? I think it's underneath. Oh no, it's there, it's there, it's there. I just have to press V. What? Found it. Just follow the creepy death-like whispers. Die, hyena. This is taking longer than expected. Doing no damage. I think he's stuck in the rock. The impossible hyena. I'm coming round there. As soon as I get round there, I'm gonna give you what for. You better be ready. You just wait. That's for Mufasa. Take that.
I will never understand why Kunari warriors spend half their time running around bare-chested.
You say that like you mind.
Appreciate that.
It's stupid. They should wear armor.
You see a member of the Barasad in full armor, you run, because it's war.
They should wear armor all the time.
Then they'd have to invade everyone. You're so bloodthirsty.
Yeah, Dorian, why do you mind? I don't mind. I don't know why you mind. Dorian's like, you're distracting me from my spells. How dare you? It's very different from the first one. Very arcadey, but it's great in its own way. I do kind of miss the more structured story from Origins, because that felt very, very structured. It almost felt like reading a book. But this really embraced the open world trend at the time. And I like open world games too. I want something that's in the middle. And I hope that Dreadwolf is going to be that. We'll see. I think Baldur's Gate does it especially well because, yes, it's open world, but it's like the different parts of the zone that you can go and find. They all have their own story to tell, and there's almost like a little encounter in each one, and they've all been meticulously planned. You know, it can go certain ways depending on which decisions you make in those specific areas. So I'd love to see Dragon Age go that way too. Oh, can I go? Is it in the chasm?
Let's take a look.
At what? At what? What did you see? Treasure? Oh, mushrooms. He is very excited by these mushrooms. Baldur's Gate 3 is honestly so well done. It is. I know you're probably done with people going on about how good Baldur's Gate 3 is, but it just is. It's like they've taken every single little situation you can encounter and they've tested all the ways that different players interact with it or different things that different people want to do. And they've just made it work. So it really ends up being D&D in a video game. It does feel like you're playing D&D. There's not as much party chatter in Inquisition as well. That's true. That's true. Like, it feels like randomly when you're running along in Dragon Age 2 and also Origins that they'd have little moments, but it doesn't seem like there's as many interaction points in this one. Dragon Age 2, it was really obvious where those interaction points were. As far as I could tell, there was basically a collider on the map, and like as soon as they hit the collider, it would trigger a random party interaction, but I don't see it happen that much in Inquisition. I have not beaten Inquisition before. This is my very first playthrough. One down! I'm never gonna get over how absolutely feral she sounds when she says that. I should just be shooting and go, die! One down! What a boss. It just sounds slightly wrong when it happens when you're like accidentally shooting a nug. And she's like, die! Suffer! Oh, I'm accidentally killing a hyena. This is fine. Didn't mean to do that. This is fine. I miss Shale though. Best character ever. Technically, I haven't met Shale. Because I played Origins and then I was going to do the DLC. We had like a massive long break. And I thought, oh, it's been too long for me to just dive back into Origins. Like, I can't remember what the heck was going on. And I feel like I want to go on with Dragon Age 2. So I read up on what happened during the DLC, but I technically have not played it. Everybody seems to love Shale, though. So maybe we should go back and meet Shale. Inquisition works on a timer for party banter. Yeah, and I feel like sometimes you're not in the zone long enough to get a lot of it. You missed a great character there, Dawn. I know! I know. We'll meet him someday. I know he's a rock man. That's all I know. He's a man made of rocks. Doesn't get better than that. Okay, there should be one over here somewhere. Must be up on the wall of the keep. Can't beat a good hard rockman. Well, apparently, according to chat, you're all for rockmen. Shell was a DLC, but was interwoven into the main story. I did like pick up some rock, and chat were like, "Oh yeah, that has to do with the DLC," and that's the only thing that I ever discovered with them. I hear you. Oh, it's down there. alternative way down here as well. Can I make it over there? I don't think it's officially in the fog. Although the closer I get, the more it does look like it's in the fog. Not sure if it's true, but I heard there are plans to do a refresh of Dragon Age Origins, like they did for Dead Space. I would love that. I would love that. Because, like, Origins, there's still a few bugs just left in there. Like, a few game-breaking bugs. And particularly Denerim, the city of Denerim is bugged to high hell. Like, there's literally a fan-made patch which fixes Denerim so you can get through it without it crashing the entire game. It's so buggy. And a graphical refresh would be nice, but I don't know, it's sometimes weird when they graphically refresh an old game and they update their faces, and maybe it's how they would have wanted the characters to look at the time if they would have had that technology, but it just feels weird, it just feels wrong. Like, Wynn with loads of polygons would be really strange. Like Wynn in Baldur's Gate style, I don't know how I'd feel about that. I don't know how I'd feel. Yeah, the PC port is absolutely terrible in terms of bugginess. Here we go, Doug. Off on an adventure. He is Doug. Hear him roar. I like his little... He does occasionally. I'm just gonna keep on riding this way. There's apparently 14 shards here. There must be astrariums that I didn't get either. Still my favorite game of the series, Origins. I keep like swinging between which one I prefer. I think there are aspects of Dragon Age 2 that I really, really like, but there was so much reusing of assets, and not even just assets, like the entire maps for some places were just the same. And you can tell that it was a bit rushed and they didn't have as much time as they wanted. But there are some parts of it that work really well, and like I'm a big fan of the characters in that one, and the kind of in-party relationships are starting to get a bit better in Dragon Age 2 as well. But I like the tactics in 1 and the kind of very structured journey that you go on in 1 as well. I did expect in Dragon Age 2 to leave Kirkwall. Like, I was playing the game thinking, okay, so we've done this section in Kirkwall now. Surely now they'll like let us go off somewhere else and we'll explore more of the world. So I think in terms of learning more about the world, Dragon Age 2 didn't do that very well, because the only place you got to go outside of Kirkwall was the Elven place, or like a cave. So we got all the lore specifically about Kirkwall and the politics of Kirkwall, which was great, but it was more of an in-depth lore dive into that one place. So not much going on outside of it. Caravan of refugees. Drove off road so we could collect out of view of Imperial soldiers. Half died, but you can pick up the wounded. Ah. Probably for slaving. Dragon Age 2's story is great, though. I did like the main story, and again, it was more of a structured story still. Yeah, it's literally, like, Dragon Age 2 is just disaster bisexual group. Yeah, that about covers it. Mostly disaster Isabella as well. So yeah, there's some things, I think in each of them, there's things that improve. And then there's things that I wish they hadn't changed. So if we can just like mush them all together and make Dreadwolf that game, that would be great. Meryl's a sweetheart, but also a disaster. So well-meaning, so misinformed. She's always trying to do her best, but it rarely goes to plan. She's always in a right pickle. I wonder if we will see her again in Inquisition. Don't answer that question if you know, alright? You little shits. But I really hope you do, because we've seen Morrigan. We've seen our character from Dragon Age 2 coming back into the main storyline, so maybe our favourite Welsh lass will make another appearance. I mean, we are doing stuff with the Alluvian mirrors at the moment, and that's what was going on with Meryl when we left her, so maybe. Oh, are you guys being attacked? Sorry. You deal with it. I'll go get the shard. You just have fun. Oh, there's red lyrium up here, Varic. Morrigan was something. I love Morrigan. She's so cool. She was my favorite party member. And I was like, can we romance Morrigan? But in Dragon Age Origins, if you're a woman, you can't romance Morrigan. You have to be a man.
None of this should be here.
Sad times. Which again, I've said it 1,000 times. I will say it again. Morrigan is like the bisexual. She is the raging bisexual. Like, come on. Come on. You're telling me that Morrigan is straight? Press X to doubt. There are mods, though, where you can romance Morrigan. What am I supposed to be finding? Primeval red lyrium. Is it actually underneath the ground somewhere? I love Morrigan, though, because she's so witty. I took her along most of the time because she had just the best party banter with everyone else. Like, no matter who you comboed her with, she would just make the most hilarious sassy jokes. And her and Alistair together were priceless. It says it's here somewhere. It's probably above. Oh! Paragon's luster. Yeah. What? Maybe if I go up above. Although I tried to parkour up here last time and it did not let me. Parkour. 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 Oh, yeah. I got something. It's gotta be in a cave. What? Oh, here. This is called the Samrock Mine, but it's not giving mine. It's giving canyon. Wait, where is the lyrium? It's gotta be underneath. Are there any other? Oh, yeah. We have to go through the actual mine entrance. It's not giving mine, it's giving dusty. It's giving dehydration. It's not the vibe. Dawn, who was the warden you met in Inquisition here? As in, Grey Warden? The guy with the... I can't even remember his name and I'm the reason he died. The guy with the moustache. Stroud. Yes, him. I'll be honest, like, I hardly remember Stroud. Apparently, he was in Dragon Age 2, but I didn't really remember him. So because I didn't really remember him, I let him die and I let Hawk live. And I'm not that sorry about it. I think he was a nice guy, from what I remember. I think we aided him in a few investigations into the rogue mages in the city, and he also agreed to let some of the mages go free. Like we worked with him on that as well. I don't know. That might have been him. It could have been someone else. I did do all the DLC for Dragon Age 2 as well.
This answers the question of all those abandoned carts.
Ah. Louis, Mess says to get the Templars whatever they want, no questions asked. So stop asking. They want refugees and travelers, we get them. Marius. So many shinies in here. You briefly met Samson in Dragon Age 2 as well. Remember the name. He's a placeholder for when you don't have either Alistair or Logain, so it's fitting. Alistair's alive though, Alistair's fine. He's just like off back in his country right now. He appeared for a very brief cutscene, so he's not dead. That was unnecessarily loud, Dragon Age. How dare you? Is there a ladder here? Maybe on the other side. Maybe parkour? Yes, parkour. You get Stroud when Alistair's busy being king. Okay, but if Alistair doesn't become king, then he has enough free time. You know, he's just loitering. Just watching TV and playing games, and he's like, oh, finally something for me to fucking do. I'd retired. I love Alistair so much. He's such an odd guy. He was our punching bag in Dragon Age Origins. I was so mean to him. I still can't believe that cutscene when you have to say to him, hey, I know it's going to be really difficult for you, but I need you to sleep with Morrigan. It's the only way to save the world. And he's like, oh, darn, shucks. I don't know if I could. I don't want to do that. Morrigan took some convincing. She was the one that suggested the idea, though, to begin with. I think he just got really drunk, to be honest. Most male players were like, hell yeah. And female. They were like, why wouldn't you want to sleep with Morrigan? What's wrong with this picture here? Sleep with Morrigan and save the world. It's a win-win situation. Okay, there's another shard up here. We've got another cave. We've got a manuscript of some authority as well. I'm going to go to the spring camp. There's my boy. Okay, let's see if I can get to here. These mountains are really annoying though. And it's cool that we do get to see all the results of what we decided to do in 1 and 2 in this one. Like, they're physically there as characters. And for some, there's a blank space where they would have been. Drive by! Yeah, take that! Roadkill. Okay, somewhere around here. There should be Tevinter writing on a dragon luring. Oh, hi there. Are you doing a ritual? I am sorry to interrupt. Sorry. Goodbye indeed. Okay, someone deal with the mages. Oh my god! What level are they? They just got absolutely obliterated. Okay then. Alright. Well then. Hey, Rohan, welcome on in. A rider of Rohan is always welcome here. Bull, what are you doing? He's like pumping himself up. What the heck? This looks like magic bullshit. Solace? I can choose from my many wizards. Can I just check that there? Is it an ice barrier? Looks like it. Did it work? One more. Yeah!
So the Venatori want to keep us out. Shall we disappoint them?
Woo! We are being raided! Defend your queen! Not only from the Venatori, but from this raiding party coming over from Addy! We know this one. I am honored to be raided. Hopefully you won't bring any violence to our walls, though. We have enough violence going on here already today. Most people that I've killed end up in chunks on the floor. But welcome on in! How was your stream? What were you up to? If anyone's brand new to my stream, yes, I am an elf. I know, it's hard to accept that we exist, but we've been around for a long time and we play lots of RPGs and MMOs here. This is my first playthrough of Inquisition and I think we're nearing the end. I don't know though, we keep having so many more quests that take us off exploring new zones, so hopefully I'm playing this game forever. I don't really want it to be over. Oh, the Division 1. Division is a game that I think I tried out like once. Like I remember having a vague memory of playing it once with the moderators because one of them was really into it. And I don't remember too much apart from like post-apocalyptic city and the shooting was quite fun. But I hope you shot all the people and you got all the wins. And all the pew-pews that you had were glorious. Yeah, there's still DLCs as well for this game. Can't wait for the new Dragon Age. I can't wait for any more information because they've been very cryptic about it. And now we've had an announcement for when the announcement is going to be. So it's going to be summer this year. But that's also going to be an announcement. So we have the announcement for the announcement. And then hopefully there will be an announcement. But I'm curious. I hope they actually show gameplay footage because they can't string us along for this long and then not drop a single piece of gameplay and just be like, okay, well, here's the title. We're not showing you anything else. Okay, bye now. A preserved letter found on the body of a messenger. Valoran, you were right to doubt. Haladius will not be swayed. If this letter was sent, then it is sealed. Send aid. Sarpedon. We're just messing around with the Venatori at the moment, raiders. Sneaking into their fortress. I'm doing some side quests and things because we need to build power before we can go on with the main quest. But thank you so much for joining us, and thank you, Addy, for the raid. I really appreciate it. More than Alexius has failed. The work here thus becomes all the more vital. Secure the site at all costs. The Elder One will not tolerate another mistake on our part. Service. At this point, we've already captured service. Like, that's already happened in the story. Power to the elves. Well, thank you. It's good to know that someone has the correct allegiance. Is that all I needed to do? No, I need to find a manuscript on... Oh, wait, can I go in? Ooh, okay. I thought that was just going to be the average Dragon Age locked door that isn't actually a door. It's just an environmental object. But no, 'tis a door. Oh, speaking of Alistair, we now have a loading screen with Alistair on. That's new Alistair art I haven't seen before. Better follow the Coon. Follow the way of the Coon. We've got Bull in our party. He will instruct us in the ways, Nock. I thought we might have a cutscene. Whoa, Lee. Okay. This does not look good. they've opened a tear in the Fade. The hell? There's all these, like, bodies frozen in time. But it's okay, because someone had time to stop and write a note for us. A short letter accompanied by a map of the western approach. Several areas have been circled. Lucanus. The references are obscure, but they point to a single power, sealed at the height of the old empire. Tevinter's involvement in the region predates the First Blight. Detailed accounts of the location are non-existent, but there are some promising leads. You will be provided with men and supplies. Do not return empty-handed. Or else. The next Dragon Age will take place at Ankh-Morpork. Is that a real place? I've not heard that name before. Morpork. Just makes me think of pork. Oh, sorry.
Everything's frozen.
I didn't mean to interrupt him.
I don't think this was the Venatori.
No. I'd say some ancient Tevinter decided to alter time. I'm surprised it didn't go better.
Nothing's happening. The magic here is interfering with the anchor.
Woo! We are being raided! Squibsy coming on in with a mighty raiding party! As time itself has stopped, nothing can stop the Squibsy raid! Oh my gosh, even Moogle has woken up. Moogle! Vicious attack, Panther! Defend your queen! Moogle? Remember your training! Young void creature. No, shit. She's not into it. Alright then. Okay, well, I guess we'll just defend ourselves. Good shields and shot, my friends. Hello, everyone. Welcome on in. It is glorious to have you here. I'm doing my first playthrough of Inquisition. We just got to hear if this is familiar to any of you. There's some weird time magic going on. Also, behold my armor. I killed a dragon, and I got this from the dragon. And it's rather shiny. Oh, yeah. I look just ridiculously shiny at the moment. But welcome on in. If you're brand new here, who is your favorite Dragon Age companion? I've taken some of my favorites with me, although we're missing my absolute favorite, Varic, right now. Varic has my heart forevermore. But we've got good old Cowman, we've got Egghead, and we've got the glorious, fabulous Dorian with us. Dorian's mustache, like, I don't know how he keeps it so beautiful. How does he have time in amongst all this fighting? Do not question. I want to know the name of the mustache wax that he uses, though. But thank you so much for the raids. Any friend of the Squibsy is a friend of ours. Make yourselves comfy. What were you playing today? I don't know what Squibsy's up to currently in terms of games.
Nothing's happening.
Nothing's happening.
The magic here is interfering with the anchor.
It might be Dorian's mustache as well. That also creates time ripple effects. At least they're not attacking me. I really don't want to start time again and everything attack me though. Like, I'm not ready for that. Can I get in here? No. Dawn, you're my favorite Dragon Age companion. Oh, is it my bonus to intellect? You know, mechanically, I'm your favorite party member for the intellect bonus. Yeah. Plus, my ultimate ability is pretty good. There's got to be something I'm supposed to touch in here. Okay. Maybe it is the manuscript back here somewhere. Weird. Can I go in here? Ah. Deft hands find tools. Shit. I think Varic has that. Ah! Do I need to go back and get my dwarven boyfriend so that he can open the door for us? That can't... I was going to say that can't be for main quest. Because they wouldn't put an impossible to open door. Okay. The Hall of Silence. Silence, my brother. Parkour is hard. Do I have to go down the stairs like a normal person? I don't want to. It's boring.
The texts describe a chamber. This must be it.
I see. Well, it's a good thing we have 2 mages with us at the moment. They're very learned. If anyone doesn't follow Scribsy, you must fix this. Immediately. A most awesome human indeed. Ah! 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 Is this who I think it is? It is! It's a bocce. I see someone coming back for 65 months and I'm like, it's gotta be bocce, right? Bocce, thank you so much for 65 months of immortality. A truly loyal wisp. Right down to the very embers of your soul. Welcome back. How are you doing? Happy Wednesday. Ooh. You took a while, did I? I guess I just keep going this way, unless there's another door there. So it might actually be through here. Oh, power +3. Yes. Where can I actually see the power I've collected? Maybe I only see it on the war table, but we were at like 7 before, so we must be above 10 now. At least. Oh, the Whispering Dome. Oh, the hug is still a pumpkin. It evaded me. So I changed back all the emotes from Christmas emotes. But how is there a Halloween emote still hanging around? I missed it. Usually it's the elf hugging a wisp. So there you go. Time to de-Halloween the stream already. I was really sad to take down the Christmas emotes because I love them so much. Theoretically, it should be possible to draw energy from the Fade itself. While I will not discount the obvious dangers, such risks can be circumvented through the use of a proper channel. Once the channel is stable, we should be able to manipulate the energy to our will. The power gained would be beyond measure. At this time, theory will take us no further. If my hypothesis proves true, it will be an achievement unrivaled by any in history that will all but ensure the immortality of the Imperium. But it doesn't sound like a good idea to me. Dorian, I'm gonna let you carry the magic-y shit, because you're not here usually, so... Special rights to Dorian. There we go. Aha, we got the manuscript for Frederick. There's so much loot in here as well. I was sad when I noticed the Christmas emotes were gone. I thought today was the day. Today was also the day that I took the Christmas wreath off of my door, and I really didn't want to. But it's past 12th night, which is traditionally the day that you take down your Christmas decorations, so I'd held on to them long enough. Has anyone still got their Christmas tree up? For me, taking my Christmas tree down was more of a practical reason, because, well, in my stream room, which isn't that big, it's massive, and I couldn't move around my stream room and like put cameras up and things, so I was like, it's time to get rid of the Christmas tree. Every year though, I'm never done with Christmas.
That we have not seen more rifts.
'Tis odd indeed. There must be more secrets to be found. I can hear like a whispering over here somewhere. Can we maybe get through here with this? Oh, maybe we just get through here anyway.
We don't have everything we need.
What do you need?
Nope, that's not quite it.
Oh, what is it you need then? More keys? Maybe we'll find them in the other rooms.
Something missing.
I keep fairy lights around all 365 days of the year. Me too, I love fairy lights. I love them. I just have them everywhere. Just wrapped around things. We also still have all the Team Wisps. Now that's intentional. I'm letting you guys keep them. Because it seems like between the wars, sometimes people like who are coming into the stream don't know that War of the Wisps is a thing, and they don't know the teams are a thing, and so I don't mind new people being able to come in and like spam the emotes, and then you're like, oh, you're an eternal flamer, I see. Well, during the next War of the Wisps, you should join us. So I've kept them all up. We have the slots for it, so I guess, you know, let's keep them up. Why have one wisp when we can have 4 wisps? The more wisps, the better, in my opinion. A few hastily written notes are scrawled below increasingly perplexing diagrams. Blood to start, then from the channel itself. The slave trader had 6 strong enough for the task. Preparations are in place. Sarpedon will call one final meeting. I must speak to the others in advance. What are they up to? They're doing a summoning, that's for sure. Thank you. A series of disturbing diagrams is followed by a personal note. Sarpedon will cast doubt on our work here. I expect no less. He is Baloran's man. If he thinks to deter me, he will not succeed. Who accomplished anything through such fretting and hesitance? Let him be placated by his pointless precautions. If he wishes to question the validity of my theories, perhaps he should look more closely at his own. Testing your theories on live subjects does not seem the best way to go. I mean, we still have over 1,000 Santa Claus figures around the house. 1,000? What? My mum does this thing at Christmas where we had little like Christmas ornaments of toy soldiers and little wooden people playing drums, which were really tiny, but they were so old that the top had broken off them, so they couldn't go on the Christmas tree anymore. So every year she puts them in the bathroom, and then apparently the tradition became that when you go in the bathroom, you have to do something weird with the figures, and then the next person that comes in will be like, oh, the toy soldier was rappelling down the toilet roll when I went in there, and oh, the toy horse was standing on top of the soap pump. We have a fun time in the Elven Forest, but that's like 5 of them. 1,000? Wow. Do you get a prize if you find them all? It's like a treasure hunt. Over 1,000. Uncountable Father Christmases. Anybody know?
We're missing something here.
I think we're just missing one. One. And it's somewhere. Well, there's loot on the ground. Take some free loot.
He was carrying this stone for a reason.
The markings on it. I've heard of keystones that bear the same.
Keystones, eh? Well, it would be very convenient if there were a keystone just here. Oh my god.
A staff? Is this what they were after?
Be wary. It may still be bound to the magic used here.
Journal on certain experiments. The journal lies open on its final entry. Hilarius ignores all results that do not support his own hypotheses, brushing them off as anomalies and unexpected deviations. He posits that there will be an acceleration in the channel's creation, and will no doubt test the theory without guaranteeing a secure channel could even be maintained. I have argued the inherent risks, the catastrophic tear in the veil that will result from such foolishness, but he has the others convinced. He grants only a sneering permission to conduct countermeasures in the event of failure. If I am correct, the only course of action will be to redirect the resulting power into the sealing the event itself. The odds of survival are less than ideal, but the surrounding lands will be preserved. So we just opened a tomb, basically, that was meant to be sealed for everybody's protection. Let's take the haunted staff. What could go wrong? Tempest. Ooh. Oh, that's juicy. Oh, that's very juicy. Hey, Solace. Do you want a little upgrade? Woo!
Careful!
Oh my god! Wait! I didn't get all the loot!
I think time's flowing again.
Wait! There you Oh, okay. I thought the whole room was gonna collapse before I looted everything. Whew. I don't care about the region exploding. Just my loot, which I can't even carry! God damn it! Oh, I put more stuff in the chest and it wasn't even enough. Nee. Is this better for him? Because I might give it to him. Tempest. Although Solace is the one with all the kind of cold damage stuff. Would you like Tempest, Solace? Oh, he would. Oh. It's a classic, like, necromancer looking skull. Of course I took the staff. Oh, shit. Still didn't claim my inventory, obviously. Potions belt. Ring of penetration. Guard penetration. I've got enough from Alistair. There we go. God damn it. There's also these toy soldiers, which I actually left one behind because my inventory was full the last time. Free Marcher's helmet, pretty shit. Warden helmet, yeah, it's okay for a, I think it's a light helmet. That's pretty shit, but Dorian's got it on. Why have you got that hat on? We should probably fix that. Would you like the helm of the Inquisitor? It gives you melee defense, which you obviously don't need, but, you know, it's kind of better. Ah! Dorian's just holding his torch like, you're right there, guys. I'll just, wait here until you need to open a secret magic tunnel or something. I don't need to get involved. I'm too pretty to get involved. Oh god, time is flowing again, which means we have to kill everything. Good news, everyone! Time is flowing again! At least it's not slime. I swear. Every day is a day closer to me installing WoW Classic. And I never thought I'd say that, but I'm just... I'm so tempted. I'm so tempted. Sometimes I just get the WoW itch. Especially around Christmas for some reason.
Hurry, before this gets worse.
Can we just leave? Oh god, the rift! Okay, yeah, I can close it. No, Dawn, it's a trap. Don't do it. I know it's a trap. And I love the trap. It was the trap that birthed me as a gamer. And I'm grateful it did. Oh my Jesus Christ! What is that despair demon just like rattling gunning me? What the hell? Kill it. At least it's a bit squishy. That goes through armor, so we're good. Okay, close it, close it, close it. Don't let Blizzard win. They're evil, and it costs precious gold. Although, a lot of the evil people have left now, right? Because I didn't support what Blizzard was up to for a while because I had some pretty nasty people at their company, but they're under new management now, so I'm hoping that means better things are coming. Dorian, put the torch down, goddammit! Put it down! Put it down! There we go, there we go. I think he's gonna help now. Yes, maybe? Dorian? Yes, thank you. Dorian's like, I'm holding my torch. You told me to hold the torch. Ow. Cool. Well, that was stressful. My influence is going up and up, though.
It's done.
Well, I'm rather sick of this place.
Me too.
Next time, the damn demons can stay frozen.
Sounds like the best idea. Oh, is this an Astrarian? No.
Excellent. The wards are functioning again.
Oh, it's a ward. Okay. Good, good. It took me decades to escape from World of Warcraft. Oh, sweet summer child, you never truly escape. Every time you hear some of the World of Warcraft music, every time you see someone streaming, wow. Little part of you wants to crawl back. To feel that old feeling once again. Dorian needs a level up as well. Does Bull need one too? Okay, oh, all of them need one. I better go back to the camp as well and see how our timers are doing. Can I? Oh, I can't travel in here. I need to get out first. I almost called back to WoW mid last year. Yeah. But then, like, how long can that game really keep going for? I know WoW players are fed up of people being like, well, it's a very old game. It's probably not going to keep going for much longer. And then it does. And then it just keeps on going. And I think they're aware of that because they dropped the next 3 expansions at the last event they did. At BlizzCon, they straight up said, here's our next 3 expansions. Here's our content plan. To sort of like solidify in people, I guess, the intention that the game was going to keep going. And I guess it will always be out there in some form or another, no matter what happens. But you could say the same of any of the MMOs that are out currently, really. Most of the very popular MMOs are pretty old. I mean, ESO is having its 10-year anniversary this year. Guild Wars 2 is... I don't even know how old Guild Wars 2 is. Final Fantasy XIV Online, also a little bit older. 10-year anniversary happened last year. Second shipment of artifacts for Griffinwing Keep. 3 staves, properties unknown, 1 vessel for bloodletting, 6 damage tomes of varying degrees of legibility, remains of a lyrium sensor. Delivered to the keep at once. Service will see the more functional items passed on to Calpurnia. And RuneScape, yeah! Like, if you think WoW doesn't have much left in its lifespan, think about RuneScape. Like, RuneScape Classic is still going. I've actually never played RuneScape. Because I was too busy being in the clutches of World of Warcraft. Like, I definitely would have enjoyed RuneScape and been a RuneScape addict, but I was too busy being addicted to World of Warcraft at the time. So I've never played it, and I've always been kind of tempted to try it. So if that's something you'd like to see at some point, let me know. Because I know a couple of RuneScape pros who might teach me the ropes. I think Knight knows. I think I've mentioned it a few times. But yeah, maybe Knight could teach us how to play. Maybe that's a goal for this year, is actually playing RuneScape for once. But yeah, I would have loved it. I was just too busy with WoW at the time. Okay, now I can... Whoa! Oh, hi. God damn hyenas and spiders. Is that another hyena? Oh, spider. Blah, blah. RuneScape is very time consuming and repetitive at times. There's a lot of farming in RuneScape, but some people really enjoy that. I know when New World came out, a lot of people said, oh, it kind of reminds me of RuneScape in some ways because you have to like repeatedly farm for materials and stuff. And it had that sort of vibe to it as well. All right, back to camp we go. Well, back to the base. We have many camps. I recall fishing for 6 hours straight. Was there one rare fish you were after? Oh, that was a good one. That was a solid hiccup there. That wasn't as high-pitched as my hiccups normally are. It was a pretty low hiccup. It was like an alto hiccup. I would have really liked Pandaria though, probably, but I didn't play it. Pandaria was good. I think that's the point where things started to like go downhill a little bit for me. I don't know if it was just because I was mainly losing interest in like the game itself and it wasn't necessarily the expansion. Sounded like a distant seagull. I like that as a description. My hiccups range from small dog being kicked to parrot and distant seagull. I'm really hoping to catch another like subsonic hiccup on stream at some point. There's a good clip of me playing Dark Souls 3 And it was during a Drunk Souls stream where I was having a drink every time we died in Dark Souls. And I hiccup. And my microphone literally cannot pick up the sound because it's too high. Like the vocal range of it must have been like way, way high in frequency. So it just plays one single high-pitched tone because it didn't know what to do. It was like, I cannot receive this vibration. It is unknown to mankind. Excuse me. Thank you. Oh, Star Wars Galaxies is a very loved game. It always comes up whenever we're discussing MMOs and RPGs and stuff. So, Dawn, does that mean I can use my chooser stream for you to play old school RuneScape with Knight? I mean, technically, although I can't include like a collab with another streamer in a wish technically, because you know they have to want to play with me and stuff and have time to play with me, and like I'm not gonna force Knight to play RuneScape with me, okay? It has to be consensual RuneScape. So if you used it on that, you know, I could promise that I will play RuneScape, but it's up to Knight whether Knight wanted to play RuneScape with me, you know. Like it would be really cool, and like I think Knight's really awesome and stuff. Like she's really cool. She's an inspiration, and I love her, but you know, like no hard feelings if she didn't want to play with me, you know. I'd be fine with that. You know, maybe she hates me. I've only been like friends with her for like years and years, you know. I wouldn't take it hard if she said that she didn't want to play games with me. That wouldn't happen. In all seriousness, it is up to other streamers whether they want to play with me. So, you know, if you asked me to play CSGO with PewDiePie, you know, I can't promise that I'll be able to play CSGO with PewDiePie, okay? I don't know whether PewDiePie even plays CSGO. Neither am I good friends with PewDiePie. So, yeah. Our shipment of resources from Emperor de Lyon has arrived. Thank you. Oh, shipment of resources. Very good. Sister Leliana, none of our agents have seen the hero of Ferelden, but our normal work led us to scattered references of her passing through the area. It will take a serious commitment of resources, but we could attempt to contact her. That would be really cool! Liliana, go find them.
Let's see what we have.
You know me from back in the day. Oh god, that one takes ages. 17 hours? The clock does run when you leave the game, right? Or does it only run when you're playing the game? Because there's a lot of game time to wait. I've spotted the face on your mug. Yeah! It reminds me of Calcifer, Indy. It reminds me of Calcifer from Howlsmeven Castle. Because it has... So, this is my wooden mug, which was handmade by Three Hogs Workshop. And it's got two little whorls in the wood that kind of look like eyes. But you know in cartoons, when they have dizzy eyes? They kind of look like that. And then it's got this mouth that is just like upturned to one side. So it kind of reminds me of like a little derpy Calcifer. And then on the other side, this kind of looks like a sunrise. And it's really beautiful because it's just the natural patterns of the wood. Like, you can't tell wood to look a certain way. And when they craft it, it just reveals like the natural prettiness of the wood itself. I love it very much. I'm also still pestering Three Hogs Workshop to get their website and their Twitch streams running. I've been pestering him constantly. Constantly! He is also doing some prizes for War of the Wisps. So if you have won something from War of the Wisps from Three Hogs, do make sure to give them an email. I made a boo-boo on the prize claim thing, and I put that you should email Three Hogs Workshop, but it's actually Three Hogs Workshops, because Three Hogs Workshop email wasn't available when they tried to get it. So there you go. Email, the updated email is now in that channel. Hey, Sightless, how are you doing? Good to see you. Lurking in the shadows. Lurking in the shadows. We know you're there. There is a vague, wholesome presence in your general direction. Constantly, I tell you. I know. Can we put more pressure on Three Hogs? Please. You've been here since the raid. Oh, you've been lurking around. It's a lovely mug. Well, thank you. The mugs that are going out for War of the Wisps are actually made from this very same wood as well. And I believe they have more of that tree left. So if you're one of the first people to order from the store when it does eventually go up, you might get some wood that is made from the very same tree as mine, which is really cool. I've been playing Plants vs. Zombies. There's a zombie on your lawn. There's a zombie on your lawn. There's a zombie on your lawn. We don't want zombies on our lawn. What have I done? I have actually not played Plants vs. Zombies, so I don't know how I know that, but I do. But I do. It's very addictive. I've seen some gameplay of Plants vs. Zombies, and I know that I would get deeply into it. The only reason I'm playing it is because of a recently released accessibility mod. Nice! I'm glad they're working on that. Is it Plants vs. Zombies 2? Or is there a Plants vs. Zombies 3 now? Gather metals. Okay. I want quests that give me power. Because I'm trying to build my power up. Everyone else is busy on another mission. Nightingale. The last Venatori have left the ancient laboratory in the wake of the Inquisitor's attack. We can be sure that secrets have been left behind. Those of the Venatori, the ancient Tevinters, or both. We should not allow the desert to bury them. Ooh, okay, Josephine. Yes, take the Chantry Scholars.
Let us begin.
Investigate. So I think that's all I can do in terms of mission stuff. I only have 3 people I can send. And apparently Morrigan can't go out on missions, which makes me sad. Everyone's busy. Everyone's busy. Okay. So I guess I come back in 18 hours to check whether they've done their mission. We made some progress though today. How's my power doing? We do not know. Let me look at the war table again. Ugh. I think I'm close. Is this one? Power 40. How much? Oh, okay, there it is. Didn't even see that. 17 power I currently have, so I need to get to 40 power, which means loads more side questing everywhere. Yay! I like the side questing. Like, some of my favorite quests in RPGs have been side quests, but I don't know how I feel about it in Inquisition. In Inquisition, like, they haven't been the most inspiring, I have to say. It's mostly like, go and collect 10 of these rocks, or like, go kill these assassin people. And it doesn't really feel like each area of the map has its own little story going on for me to explore. It's like, go get these and then come back again. But I love the zones and I love exploring them. And yeah, kind of, it feels more Guild Wars 2-y. Kind of exploring the zones, picking up vistas, getting relics, that kind of thing. Rather than Baldur's Gate 3, where there's like importance to every little corner of the map you explore. Which is okay, like, you know, it's pretty chill. All the side quests. For the record, I'm always up to collaborate as well, if you're interested. I'm trying to think, like, what games are good with 2 players in particular. I recently played through We Were Here 2 with a friend, but oh my gosh, that is so difficult. I had this note card next to me, and I came down the next morning and was like, what the hell was I on last night? Because there were just pictures of triangles and like portals and number sequences. It was crazy. It was crazy. Portal is one of my favorite games of all time. I love Portal so much. Love the We Were Here games. They're great. I've played the first one and the second one. And then apparently there's more of them now. So, yeah. Ads! The ads have come for us. There is no escape. No escape. Also, can I talk to these nobles? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I want to go in. Is this where my other party member I never talked to is? I always forget where she actually is. She's up here somewhere. My bedroom is also up here somewhere. She's off in another part of the keep. Parkour. Oh! Oh! Secret arrow. Cataloguing Skyhold. Elven arrow with inscription. An arrow. Elven, of course, because who else would be this fancy with a throwaway? I've talked weapon talk with traders before, and the squiggly scratching means make you dead. Or near enough. Well made. Have to be, to keep its shape, since whatever ancient sod around it's from. All I know is there are centuries of knocks in the walls I have to patch. They keep an edge if they don't hit the stone. Tell the men to mind their fingers. They got fresh blood on this one. Mason Gatsy. Mason's been doing all the renovations for this place. I feel bad for them. Yeah. Oh my god. Hacks. Gonna get myself stuck in a wall now. Yeah. Squibsy returns with chili con carne. Oh, are you sharing with chat? That's the rule here. If you talk about food, you have to share with chat. Just how it works. Oh, I should go and talk to our softly spoken rogue friend. And Dorian! I should talk to Dorian.
You have remarkably little here on early to Vinter history. All these gifts to the Inquisition, and the best they can do is the Malefica Imperio. Trite propaganda.
Sorry?
But if you want 20 volumes on whether Divine Galatea took a shit on Sunday, this is evidently the place to find it.
All right. Such a critic, Dorian. Not to your standards, eh?
I see my library isn't up to your exacting standards.
Maybe you could become head librarian.
Chaotic. I found a copy of the Oribalian in what seemed to be the Antivan Classics section.
Oh my god!
How scandalous. Someone alert the Magisterium.
You laugh, but in some places there are punishments for that. Did I see something by Genitivi here? I could have sworn.
Yes.
What is this about,
I
Dorian?
found a few of their books.
When everyone returned, they told us about your tumble into the Abyssal Rift. You went into the Fade. Physically went in. Are you... all right?
Yeah, was Kay? Yeah? Pretty good? We lost Stroud. The one who I barely remembered. He was horrible. I don't want to talk about it. I learned a lot, actually. It was very educational.
I learned a surprising amount. What happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, for one.
Regained your memories. That's good, then.
I think so.
You do realize this feat hasn't been performed in over 1,000 years. Corypheus and his contemporaries entered the Fade and began the Blights. In comparison...
I wish you'd been there. It really wants me to romance him, doesn't it? I should be proud of what? Going there? Like as an achievement? A historical achievement? No, we just got lucky, I assure you.
You're right. I was fortunate.
Indeed.
Oh, that's not what I meant.
Although there is cause for concern. If you can walk in the Fade, others will try to follow. Who knows what secrets Corypheus has revealed? Not all of them will be as lucky as you. What they could unleash. My advice? Keep this quiet. Let them speculate. Too many will see this as a challenge.
And you don't?
You don't number among them.
It's tempting, but I'm no fool. There are enough idiots in the world who think if they just use enough blood magic, their problems will vanish. It's exactly the sort of thing I want to stop back home. This I don't need. What I do need is a copy of the Liberalum. I'll wager I can find Corypheus's real name.
Oh.
If I can prove he was a grasping ankle-biter with no family to speak of, the luster would come right off. Wish me luck.
Ah, good luck. That would... Woo! He got so excited that he zoomed towards the bookcase. That would be useful information to know. Fiona?
I told you gave the Grey Wardens another chance, Inquisitor.
Indeed.
Would I have done the same, I wonder? Forgiveness can be difficult. I hope the Order values what you've done and gives you no reason to regret it.
You were a Grey Warden then.
You were once a Grey Warden.
Mine is an unusual circumstance, Inquisitor. Normally one is part of the Order until death. But long ago I found myself stripped of what made me a Warden. They tried to reinitiate me, but nothing worked. Nor could they figure out how it happened. So I was sent to the Circle of Magi, the first Warden ever to be kicked out. Quite the achievement.
You still lead the mages, though.
You're not still the Grand Enchanter, then?
Any claim I had to the title ended along with the Circles of Magi, although some still call me by it. Perhaps the Circles will one day be resurrected. If so, another will take the position. Until that time, I lead my fellow mages by default. I will do what I can for them.
The circles will return then.
You believe they'll recreate the Circle of Magi after all this?
It depends on who the next divine is.
Could go horribly
and
wrong.
What she offers. We can't go back to the way things were. But endless warfare benefits no one. That is why I agreed to Justinia's conclave. There must be another solution.
Is everything well?
I trust everything is well with the mages.
There have been a few scuffles with your Templars, but overall, it is going well.
Carry on.
I'll leave you to it.
Okay. Let's go and see if Liliane is up here. Oh! I have completely forgotten to turn in research, but apparently it was only one corpse brain, so doesn't make a big difference. Welcome back, ad watchers! You've missed nothing apart from me wandering around the castle aimlessly and parkouring over the roof. That was quite fun. Oh. Oh, cutscene. Hello? Are you okay?
Inquisitor. I have been thinking. You remember everything now, yes? The explosion at Haven, the Fade, escaping the breach. In your report, you said Justinia was with you. But only you emerged in the end. Why? Why were you the only survivor?
She saved me.
She knew it was either her or me. And she wanted me to live.
Of course. Of course she did.
It's the truth.
That's just like her. Her message to me. I failed you too. I'm not sure I understand what that means. Did you say anything else? Anything at all? Please, if you remember.
You don't understand. What do you mean?
Wait. You don't know what she meant either?
There are no answers in the Fate. Only illusions. A warped mirror. Justinia has never failed me. I was her left hand. Now she's dead. I failed her.
No. No, you didn't. Do I not get to say anything back? To reassure her that she did everything she could? Oh, oh! Hello.
A message from Divine Justinia.
Oh! Well, I'm pretty sure she's dead. I'm like 99% sure.
Dead people usually don't send messages.
And I see you feel it necessary to inform me of this.
Sorry.
This message was written months, perhaps even years ago, to be delivered to me if she died.
Oh.
I've heard of such contingency plans. A sudden death often leaves loose ends. I'm to go to Valence, a small village on the waking sea. There is something hidden there.
It's a trap. What do you think you'll find?
Do you know what you're looking for?
The Divine was a powerful woman who used her position to obtain all sorts of
You know, it was
things.
written by her.
Whatever she hid in Valence
Just
would
a long
very
time
likely
ago.
benefit the Inquisition and must be kept from falling into the wrong hands. If I'm lucky, she will have instructions for me.
I instruct you. She doesn't. Oh, come on. Why Valence?
Why hide things in Valence? What's so special about it?
Justinia was revered mother at the chantry there for many years before she became the Divine. It is a place that holds great meaning for her.
So, you need to leave?
Is this you asking permission to leave for a bit?
Well, yes. I can't imagine I'll be away from my post for very long.
Can't you send someone
I
else?
was hoping you would agree to come with me. Will you at least consider it?
I mean, yeah.
If what is hidden in Valence is as valuable as I think, we're not going to be the only ones looking for it. I shall meet you at the chantry in Valence. Try not to delay.
Of course I'll come with her. This should be fine. This should be fine. Leliana has escaped death multiple times with the power of bisexuality, each time returning more powerful and even more bisexual. Oh, I love Leliana. I'm so glad that she's back in this, because there was a point where I thought, like, are the old companions coming back at all? It seems like it's just new ones, and then you get to this keep and it's suddenly like, oh, here's Hawke, here's Leliana, here's Morrigan, and they all come back. They all come back. I always say this, but Leliana holds herself so bisexually. I love it. She's so glorious. Indeed. Still remember her song from Origins. It was so touching. Parkour. Ooh, I don't think I've tried parkouring up here before. Let me see if I find anything secret. Well, that was underwhelming. Wait, what's this? A barrel. With nothing in it. Excellent. Wait. Okay, no, there's nothing over here. I got too excited. Hi, Cullen. You're over there. I know you're over there. How you doing? I'll go pay him a visit, I think. That's a long way to jump, though. Maybe we go the sensible way. I'm going to try talking to Leliana again, because it seems like I got several cutscenes in a row there, so there's some stuff I might have missed.
They tell me you have a gift
Or maybe
for
not.
shadows and blades.
Yes, they have been stabbing people. That's one way of putting it.
When you put it that way, it makes it sound so elegant.
It does, doesn't it? Mysterious. Even romantic. Pretending it's something else sometimes makes it easier. As your spy master, may I say that I am pleased. My agents appreciate that they can look at the Herald and see themselves. Have I ever talked about my friend Zevran? He was an Antivan crow.
Yeah.
He wasn't always good at it. We only met because he failed to kill a mark. But he made me laugh.
I do love Zevran. You're well connected.
You seem to know a great many people.
I have made friends, and on occasion enemies. It's unavoidable.
I guess so. Tell me about Morrigan. You traveled together, right?
What do you know of Morrigan?
She's changed. She used to be so disagreeable, cruel. She said things just to hurt people.
She
Now
was
the
so
sharp edges
sassy,
have worn
though.
away.
I loved her.
Perhaps it was Kieran. He seems so normal, like any other little boy. And so polite. Not that I was expecting anything else. I mean, never mind.
She knows. She knows. How do you know Josephine?
You seem to know Josephine quite well.
I met her a long time ago, but we didn't become good friends until years later. After the Blight, in fact. I'd just returned to Val Rayo, and she welcomed me back by throwing a diplomatic ball. She was the Antivan ambassador at the time, you see. The ball was... alright. Too many politicians. At midnight, Josie and I left to find a real party. We've been friends ever since.
A real party, eh? Why do I feel like they're old flames? Like, I ship it. I absolutely ship it.
What do you consider a real party?
It's not a real party until someone's small clothes are pinned to a chantry board.
Ooh!
And that's all I'm saying about it.
Oh! This is a story you need to tell us. The tea is steaming hot, please. Why? Why would you just tell us that and nothing more? I'm going to go talk to Josie. I'm going to mention that you told me the story so that it trips her into saying it. Oh! You don't just keep juicy details from me. Oh. Hi, Vivienne. I love that dress, by the way. Oh, I haven't talked to you in ages. I probably have like 3 cutscenes with
I
her.
wonder if you might help me with a delicate situation.
Always, darling.
There is an alchemical formula that I must complete, but I have been unable to obtain a critical ingredient. The heart of a snowy wyvern.
Oh.
I had arranged to obtain one.
I probably have one already. I have one of everything. My inventories are full. So, what exactly is this formula?
I didn't know you were an alchemist, Vivian. What exactly is this project you're working on?
It is a special request from a member of the Council of Heralds. I am still the Imperial Court Enchanter, after all.
This is true.
The matter is private. That is all there is to say.
You won't tell me? What about the wyvern?
If I'm going to hunt down a snowy wyvern, I need you to tell me everything you know about it.
They're quite rare and exceedingly dangerous.
Wonderful.
Their venom is the most potent of any wyvern. Ordinary hunters
I still
would not
don't
make
trust
the
her.
The risk is too
There's
great.
something...
You, my
she's
dear,
quite
would certainly be
self-serving. She's used to the court intrigue, so she could turn on me. Why do you want my help?
I'm not a hunter. Why do you think I can help?
This beast is not hunted for sport, as other wyverns sometimes are. It is far more deadly. In the past, chevaliers have been dispatched to either kill the creatures or drive them away from villages. Since my chevaliers have fallen to political conflict, I find myself in need of someone with a martial aptitude.
I see. Well, I still want more of an explanation as to why you need this alchemical ingredient, but... I will help you kill a beautiful snowy wyvern.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you, my dear. I would be most grateful. I shall give the location of its lair to Cullen. Remember, my dear, I must have its heart, or the potion will not work.
Is it a beautification
I eagerly
potion?
await your success.
Because you are suspiciously beautiful. And your boba are suspiciously smooth and round melons. I think it's probably a potion of eternal life. I trust it not.
You
Hello.
walked physically through the Fade. Please tell me what you remember.
It was horrible. It was fascinating. I'd prefer not to. It wasn't my first time. I saw the divine, my past. It was rather fascinating, I must admit.
I've heard stories about the dangers of the Fade, but I've never actually seen them before.
No one else has physically entered the Fade since the Magisters assaulted the Golden City. Oh, I'm positively envious right now.
I have like 3 separate people who wish they'd been there with me. Like the most magic-y people. I just left them behind. Okay. Any chance we might, I mean, that's a heck of a way to propose it. Any chance we want to do a bit of, hanky-panky? A little bit of schmoochy-woochy? I mean, she seems like the kind of lady who'd be like, alright, drop by my chambers tomorrow. 8 PM sharp. She'd be up for it, you know. She probably has many, many admirers who come to visit her. Keeping her busy. Seeing as I hasn't put her in the party very often. You know, she hasn't been in the party very often at all. Love how the mages are salivating and you picked Bull and Varic for a trip to the Fade. Yeah, Bull's just like, I want to punch all this stuff. Varric's like, well, fuck, shit. Where have we ended up this time? And literally everyone else would have given a limb to be there. Like, ugh. Although Egghead was there, right? He was a good person to have in the Fade. He was like, wow, fascinating. Oh, the scriptures talk of such a place. And then Bull and Varic were like, shut up, egghead. We need to keep moving. Imagine if Cole had gone. Exactly. I need to try these possibilities sometime. But Humes. It's time for the big save. New save game. You know what time it is. The hour grows late. And though I would love to stay in Thedas, I must depart.